Yo, turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shays 2, baby. She back again. Mic hot, crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section, she call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shays Tube, press replay. You thought I lacked game, back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shays Tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line, and somebody hurt. Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right, yeah, late night with Shay.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shays Tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shays Tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. Shays 2. She back again.
It's late night with Shay.
Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shays 2. Press replay. Now you thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shays 2. Press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Yeah.
What's up, guys? Happy and blessed Monday, guys, and new month of September. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It is what is this called, y'all? Let me put the thing up here so I can remember, because I do so many different lives, y'all. Be forgetting. Okay, it's Shays 2 Late Night Owls Talk Time. Okay, I was about to say just what I got up here, the reaction. Let me change that real quick. I forgot to change that as well. Let's go ahead and change that thumbnail and put the right one up there. And let's start all the way back over. Welcome to Shays 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's Shays 2 Late Night Owls Talk Time. And y'all, we got a great show for you guys tonight. A great live. We're going to be talking about Tekashi, 6ix9ine, making some accusations about Lil Durk. He said Lil Durk will basically snitch. All right. Also, we have some updates on YSL. We have a couple of videos to show you, a little bit more than a couple, and do some reactions, and then Shays Thoughts on some more bull crap. All right? So go get you something to drink, a relaxing seat or bed. If you are at work, continue to do your job, but watch and listen to me on the down low. And let's go ahead and do the copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. Part of it is going across the screen, and it will be in my comment area ASAP. All right? All right. Guys, if you enjoyed this content, make sure you thumbs up. Also, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any other videos. Make sure to share and leave a comment. And again, thank you guys so much. And also, if you want to show additional support for this channel, you can feel free to do a super sticker, a super chat, a membership for $4.99 per month, or you can do a Cash App donation at $Shades too. Thank you in advance for that. And we are getting ready to get started with this live. Let me change this real quick. I was getting to leave this up. All right. So I hope you guys had a great holiday. I definitely did. I didn't do any barbecue. I went and got me some barbecue wings, though. That's it. I didn't barbecue because it's too damn hot. You know, it's like 100 degrees out here in Cali, so it was definitely, too hot for me to be out there trying to barbecue. Please. But we did have a good Labor Day, and I hope you guys had a great Labor Day as well. All right? And that is the last holiday for the summer. So the next holiday we got coming up is what? Halloween? I think so. And then like on the Northeast Coast, they celebrate Sweetest Day. And I think that's sometime either in October or either November. It's almost like Valentine's Day. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it before. So yeah. That's what we used to celebrate in Cleveland. I don't know if they still celebrate it there, but they used to. All right. So let's go ahead and start off with this live, guys. We're going to start off talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine, his accusations that he made against Lil Durk. So let me go ahead and put that banner up real quick. So tomorrow they're supposed to come in and bring the new air conditioner, and it was like almost 2 months. So I'm glad they're getting it done, but I won't talk about it until they actually come in here and do it, because it's like it had to be 97 degrees in this house today, upstairs especially. So I'm glad that will be in, because this has been 2 months of a nightmare with this damn heat. Okay, let's go ahead and do it right here. Let's take a little Nas X thing down and put this up here. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I'm not tight, man. Okay, so anyway, let's go straight into that story real quick, you guys. Let me get the information. I think it's on my new WhatsApp. Hold on, y'all. Let me get it. Okay. So anyway, this is what 6ix9ine said about Lil Durk, allegedly. Okay. So anyway, this is a recent claim made by Tekashi 6ix9ine. Okay, he said that fellow rapper Lil Durk will become an informant or snitch in his upcoming RICO trial. Now, I wonder why 6ix9ine thinks that. You say you don't see Lil Durk snitching? I don't know. I don't picture him snitching either, but I don't picture him snitching. But anything is possible, like I always say. I always say anything is possible. So anyway, let's see here. So Lil Durk, 6ix9ine made this statement during a social media live session with WAC 100 and DJ Academics in Wallow. Okay, he suggested that faced with a potentially long prison sentence, Lil Durk will decide to cooperate with federal authorities in order to go home to his family. Now, I mean, if they made, listen, let's keep it real. If you guys were incarcerated, hey, Most Hated, thank you so much for being here. Okay. If you were incarcerated, hey, St. Laurent, if you just can't sit up here with his ears out, staring straight at me. Okay. If you were incarcerated, right, and you know you may be going to prison forever, for life, and the feds made you an offer that you snitch and you can go home, we'll give you protection, change your identity and everything. You mean to tell me you guys want to snitch? You would not snitch and go yourself to prison for life while those people are out free doing what they want to do, dating women, possibly getting married, having children, and you sit up in a cell with sweaty ass men eating that damn nasty ass food and just basically looking at the same people every damn day in the same walls, not having your freedom. So you would snitch, you would go to prison for life, Jermaine? You would go to prison for life. If they can guarantee, if they can change your identity, your look, everything, move you to a whole new location, even if it's somewhere out of this country, you mean to tell me that you wouldn't take the offer and gave you a lump sum of money and everything so you can start off as a new person? You just can't, contact your family anymore. So you would just stay in prison. Is that what you're saying? While they are out enjoying life. So anyway, like we already know, hold on. Lil Durk has been indicted in an ongoing racketeering case involving his label, Only the Family, OTF. 6ix9ine, who famously cooperated with the feds, with the government in his own 2019 racketeering case, has repeatedly accused others in the industry of being snitches, or he predicted they would eventually cooperate. And you know what? I'm about to agree with 6ix9ine, that some people will cooperate with the feds, because see, it's easy to say what you're not going to do if that's not in your face. But if something like that, if they're telling you you're going to prison for life, no chance of parole, no chance of ever getting out, and you're like 31, 32, 33, or in your 20s, I don't believe a lot of people would be there. I think a lot of people would snitch, even when they say they would. If they can give you a new identity, where these people don't know what you look like no more, they give you a lump sum of money, switch you to somewhere where nobody would ever look for you at. You just got to get out of the game. You mean to tell me you wouldn't do that? I'm not going to prison for no damn body. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I'm not going to prison for somebody for no damn life. If it's different if you're going for a couple of years. But for life, and then if everybody don't like me in prison, I don't know if I can still do it, because damn, somebody may be trying to do something to me. I may not even make it out. So it would be a hard decision for me. But I'm just telling you, I know a lot of people would basically tell, because just thinking about life in prison, especially if you're young, even if you're older, nobody wants to spend life in prison. Go ask all the people who are in there for life. That's why they stopped giving a damn. That's why they unalive somebody, because they don't have no chance anyway. Who wants to be in it? Who wants to be in it? So, I'm thinking that some people will snitch. I really am. I'm thinking that some people will snitch so they can get out. I don't know if they will basically become an informant, but they probably will be an informant. But, it just depends on what the feds is asking. They may want you to snitch on everybody, or do they just want you to snitch on the people that's, dealing with whatever you are under, you are going to prison for, to catch them. So, like I said, when people can say they won't snitch until they get in that position, and they got years and years and years behind bars in front of them. People always talking about what they're not going to do, and they end up doing it, point blank. All right. So anyway, we do have a timeline of Durk beef with Quando. Okay, if I said his name right, Rondo Quando. Okay, so let's go with that real quick. So hold on. So anyway, just 8 months after winning a Grammy for All My Life, Lil Durk was arrested in South Florida on federal murder for hire charges. His arrest, you guys, came hours after 5 of his associates from his Only the Family collective were taken into custody in connection with the murder of, I don't know how you pronounce this person's name, Savez or Savvy or whatever, Saviay Robinson, a cousin of Quando Rondo. Okay? After that person was unalive. Durk is currently held in Broward County for the U.S. Marshals. Okay? This indictment adds to the ongoing saga involving Durk, Rondo, Youngboy Never Broke Again, who signed Rondo to his Never Broke Again imprint in 2018, and King Von, who was signed to Durk's OTF label. As King Von's profile rose with the success of the Crazy Story series in 2018 and 2019, he crossed paths with both Rondo and Youngboy. In fact, there is Instagram footage showing Rondo and Von when they were friends years ago. Now, tension escalated after an Instagram live section where King Von dissed some of Youngboy's music. Now, this sparked a series of social media exchanges, subs, and even photo ops involving respective execs. Now, the conflict reached a tragic point in 2020 when an altercation between Wando's and Von's camps resulted in multiple fatalities, including Von himself, who was only 26. Since then, speculation about his rivalry has kept on going. It was fueled by YouTube and Instagram pages, social media posts, surveillance videos, and more. Unfortunately, this has also led to the spread of misinformation, with bad actors uploading fake music leaks and creating fake conversations, okay? And a lot of these YouTubers have been showing this mess, adding fire, fuel to the fire, okay, point blank. And that's why it's not good, to do these things. But some people will do anything for views, okay? So always remember that. Now, in light of these recent developments, we have a rough timeline outlining the relationship between Lil Durk, Quando Rondo, King Von, and others. All right? So, November the 4th, 2020, King Von declared that he has no beef with NBA Youngboy. So, this is one of King Von's last interviews, just 4 days before he was on the line. He appeared on DJ Academic's live stream, where he provided a quick update on the tension with Youngboy. He downplayed any beef, saying they be saying that a lot. It's like we got the same issues and hoes, and you know how the internet will try to make it. But it ain't nothing sincere, nothing that you should worry about. Okay? Then on November the 6th, 2020, King Von is unalive in an altercation with Wando's camp. So, on November the 6th, King Von and his entourage got into an altercation with Quando Rondo and his crew at the Monaco Hookah Lounge in Atlanta, Georgia. The fight broke out around 2 a.m. and quickly escalated, resulting in shots being fired. 6 people were shot, 2 of whom passed on from their wounds. One of the victims, as you know, was King Von, who was taken to the hospital in critical condition, but he passed on because of his injuries the following day at the age of 26. Surveillance footage of the incident went viral, capturing the moments when Von was hit. A physical altercation escalated into an exchange of GUN fire between those groups. Okay, and that's according to Atlanta Police Deputy Chief Timothy Peake. And that's what he told to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution at the time. 2 police officers who were working at the lounge noticed the altercation and engaged some of the people involved. There was an exchange of GUN fire with police as well. The day after the altercation, Timothy Lowell Tim Lees, who also suffered non-lethal GUN shot injuries, was charged with Von's murder. At the time of his arrest, Atlanta police spokeswoman Marla Jean Rooker stated, Mr. Lees is in police custody at Grady Hospital, where he is undergoing treatment for a GUN shot wound. The homicide of Bennett is closed with this arrest. Okay? Now, on November the 20th, 2020, Rondo puts out a song about the shooting. They never learned. Only a couple of weeks after the unaliving, Rondo released a new track called End of Story. In that song, he addressed the altercation and some of the tension that had been building up for years. He raps, blood on your brother on the ground, gonna pick your mans up, damn right. We screaming self-defense. He shouldn't have never put his hands on me. Look at the footage. That's all the evidence. See them P. Wiggers shouldn't have ran up on me. Who the F said that I was hiding? I'm still riding around with them bands on me. And to set the record straight, I ain't never had no show inside the 8. Now, this wasn't the first time Von claimed self-defense. In a report to TMZ a week earlier, unnamed sources suggested that he was acting in self-defense, claiming that Rondo was taking a nap in a car when Von and his entourage approached, leading to an escalation. That's right, they definitely do. You got that right. On the 28th of November 2020, Rondo shows were canceled. Tensions were still high a couple of weeks after the shooting when Rondo canceled a performance he was supposed to do in Macon, Georgia. He blamed the mayor and the local police for the cancellation. In fact, one of Rondo's associates claimed that another Chicago rapper, 600 Breezy, put a request in to the local police. This was the second show of Rondo's to be canceled, with another one in Brunswick also being axed due to his legal situation. These events sparked rumors that Durk was buying tickets to Rondo shows to intimidate him. These rumors would never be solidified. So I know I just said that wrong, okay? Solidified. No, it's solidified, I think. So December the 8th, 2020, fake screenshots go viral. Now, the rumors about Durk buying tickets aren't the only unproven, unverifiable aspects. Screenshots start going viral showing alleged direct messages between Quando and Durk. In the messages, Quando is asking to talk things out with Durk, but the OTF leader is not interested. Rondo took to IG stories to deny the screenshots, writing, "Don't believe no internet shit. I ain't DMing nobody, and I don't have a Facebook or Snapchat." Now in March the 27th, 2021, Lil Tim is released from jail. He was granted a $100,000 bond and released from jail after spending 4 months behind bars. Rondo was so overjoyed that he announced the news on his Instagram. A couple of days later, during an Instagram live session, Chicago rapper and King Von's friend, Little Reese, was asked how he felt about Tim's release. He said, "We're going to roll up on his ass real soon." Little Reese said that during the session. Now, April the 14th, 2021, Rondo gives an in-depth interview about November the 6th. Rondo gave his first in-depth interview about November the 6th to Angela Yee. During the expansive discussion, he talked extensively about the night, claiming that he was asleep when the confrontation started. He said, "In my mind, I'm just thinking regular, like you would think. I'm about to let these people walk past me. I'm not about to try and go through these people or nothing like that. I'm thinking these were some regular people. So I'm letting this group come by. Next thing you know, a wigger hit me. Boom. Bow. I lie to you not. It's like I had an out-of-body experience." He also said he did not have any previous tension with Von and did not realize that was him until the altercation happened. He said, "I don't know where none of that came from. I never in life had words with him, ever. I did not know that was him. I swear. This is all. I did not know this was him until the next day." Now, on the 20th of August, 2022, Rondo's cousin, was unalive in a shooting allegedly orchestrated by Lil Durk. Rondo was driving through West Hollywood in a Cadillac Escalade with his sister and cousin, I don't know how you pronounce her name, Savea Robinson, when GUN men opened fire. Robinson was struck and passed from his injuries. I don't know why they said her injuries. According to an indictment revealed this week, a co-conspirator from OTF, presumed to be Durk, reportedly offered money for Rondo's assassination. California authorities alleged that 5 men, Kevon London Grant, DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, Keith Jones, David Ryan Lindsay, and Aisha Houston, attempted to carry out a murder-for-hire plot in retaliation for the shooting of Von. The indictment alleges that they used a credit card associated with OTF to purchase plane tickets to fly to California on August 18, 2022. The indictment claims that Grant took a private plane from Miami to LA to oversee the attempted hit. On May the 8th, 2023, Academics claims Durk and Youngboy ended their beef. Now, this happened during a live stream, okay? Last spring, DJ Academics announced that Durk and Youngboy have put their feud behind them. He said that beef is squash. You ain't here? He said, "I'm serious. Durk and Youngboy don't have beef no more." Durk seemed to confirm this by liking a tweet with the information. However, when approached by a TMZ reporter shortly after, he took a more evasive stance. He said, "What beef?" He said, then the reporter said, "Oh, so there's no beef." And then Lil Durk said, beef with who? Before giving a shout out to a collaborator named Morgan Wallen. Then on August the 20th, 2023, charges against Lil Tim are dropped. All of his earlier charges were dropped. His lawyer, Noah Pine, announced the news in a statement. He said the case against Mr. Leaks was dismissed prior to ever being indicted. This means Leaks is now cleared of the earlier charge and will not face trial. Now, following those dismissal of the charges, Lil Tim released a video for his new song, Left a Stain, in which he referenced beating the case. The video also features him having his house arrest ankle monitor removed. At the time, we spoke to a lawyer, Saeed Hussein, about what might have happened. And he said, when prosecutors decide to drop charges, it's not to say that they are convinced of the defendant's innocent, rather than that there is not enough evidence beyond a reasonable doubt to convict. There are reports that prosecutors believe this to be the case of self-defense and thus reportedly decided to drop the charges. On October the 10th, 2024, FBG Duck's estate files civil lawsuit against Lil Durk and others. Now, this is a rapper who had tensions with King Von. He filed a civil lawsuit against Lil Durk, King Von's estate, and OTF. The lawsuit alleges that Lil Durk and OTF operated as a criminal enterprise, orchestrating a campaign of intimidation and placing a bounty on Duck's life. It claims that OTF's leadership used their platform to eliminate rivals in a bid to control Chicago's rap scene. The defendants also include several major record labels, including Sony Music, Universal Music Group, and Empire Distribution. They are all accused of promoting and profiting from violent behavior by signing artists with known gang affiliations. Hold on for 1 second, let me turn this down a little bit. That damn music, I couldn't believe I had that up the loud. Can y'all hear me pretty good? So he said, it has been a long and painful journey fighting for justice for my son, Carlton, also known as FBG Duck. Not a day goes by that I don't think about him and the life that was taken from him, said Duck's mother. Okay, good. And her name is Lashina Weekly, and that's what she said in the statement. She also said, but today we are one step closer to justice. It has been a long road, but there's finally light at the end of the tunnel. My son deserved better, and so do his children. Now, following the indictment, the estate issued another statement, and it read, despite repeated warnings and numerous violent incidents, record labels, Alamo Records, Sony Music Entertainment Incorporated, Empire Distribution Incorporated, and Universal Music Group Recordings Incorporated, DBA Interscope Records, choose to fuel, finance, and develop brands with Lil Durk, OTF, and King Von, deterred by overwhelming evidence of violent criminal activity. On October the 24th, 2024, Lil Durk is arrested. Now, federal prosecutors unsealed the charges against the rap star. That was hours after he was arrested. In the filing, Durk is referred to as Banks, and it alleges that he ran OTF as a criminal organization, even putting a bounty on Rondo. Banks placed a monetary bounty on a person with whom he was feuding, identified as TB, with those initials referring to Rondo's real name, Taekwon Bowman. Banks ordered TB's murder, and the hitman used Banks in OTF related finances to carry it out. Even more startling, the indictment alleges that Durk was attempting to flee the country at the time. Prosecutors claim that following the OTF arrest, Durk booked flights to Dubai in Switzerland and then arranged a private jet to Italy. He was arrested while heading to the airport. And that is the timeline. And he should have left a long time ago if he was smart and not going to places where USA can extradite him. That's plain and stupid. Like I said before, when people, if he did anything, when people, decide to do crimes, I think they should be looking at, what they need to do just in case, the feds or the police catches on to them. Okay, I don't understand why these people be waiting around until they actually be about to get you and then they try to leave. You better do what's his name? What's that dude's name? Russell Simmons did. Russell Simmons got the crap out of it. All right? He got the crap out of it. Russell Simmons is not coming back to the USA. Okay? Point blank. You don't wait. Not saying that Russell did anything, I'm just saying. Okay? You don't wait until they about to catch you before you start leaving. You leave way before then. All right? Point blank. I don't understand why they do this. Something else they need to stop doing too. Why do people always put these rappers, why do they always put stuff in their music? Okay? Even if you did put something in music, you should make up codes that only you know what you're saying. And other people can just speculate. Because see, if you use street code, they know what you mean. Because, they have people who specialize in that. So you got to definitely make up your own codes. I mean, your fans can kind of pretty much figure out what you're talking about. But the thing about it, nobody would have proof of what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? You should never sit up there and be saying stuff in music or talking to your friends about what happened and bragging. Because all you're doing is setting yourself up to be caught. That's stupid. It's like they just do stuff and don't think about the actions in the long run. It's plainly crazy. So let's go and take a look at some videos about this. It's a lot of people do this, okay? You got idiots up on YouTube that do the same thing. Will tell you everything that they have done, okay? Knowing that they still possibly could be watched. Once you have a Fed's case, especially something dealing with, murder for hire, thievery, using fake identification, and things like that, certain crimes, they always be watching, honey. They may say they're not watching, but they still be watching out, okay? Because a lot of times people do commit things over again. They still be engaging. And some people think when they go to prison and they be in prison so long, they think they can outsmart, the feds. The feds will watch your ass for years until they get enough information. And then when they get enough information, evidence, then they come knocking on your door or they come knocking that door down. And the next thing you know, your stupid ass is back in prison for life. That's how they play. You know what I'm saying? Period. So when people decide to do all these things, they better be looking at everything. And when people have already been incarcerated, I mean, why do stuff over? Because you think you can get away with it. If you didn't get away with it the first time, you're probably not going to get away with it the next time. Okay? Point blank. So again, I don't understand why they be discussing shit in their music or with their friends who can have wires on or anything. You know what I'm saying? Over the phone, it's just plainly crazy. If you know you did something, I would just be finished with it. Okay? I wouldn't say a word. And then if you know that the internet is talking, saying that you're going to get arrested, hell, why are you still here? Why? I would be so gone to a country where they could not do anything to me. Period. Okay? So let's go ahead and watch some of these, like I said, some of these videos I have. Let me mute this sound real quick. Okay. Okay, so let's go over here and present, share screen. Ooh. So let's go to messages over here. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff here to look at. All right. But let's look at the Lil Durk stuff, okay? So this is one when he got arrested, okay? And he was accused of hiring OTF members to get rid of Quando Wando, which led to the unaliving of Lil Pop, however you pronounce his name. So let's watch this one first, okay?
Tribune reported that 5 people in Chicago was hit with federal charges in California, alleging they were contracted to the rapper Quando Rondo in LA due to his suspected involvement in the 2020 rival artist King Von. Charged in the indictment, Kevon London Grant, DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, Keith Jones, David Brian Lindsay, and Asa Houston. The indictment alleges that all 5 have ties to Only the Family, also known as OTF, a hip-hop collective founded by Southside rapper Lil Durk, a mentor of King Von. According to prosecutors, the flights and rental cars were paid for with credit cards linked to OTF.
And that's stupid.
On August 19, 2022, Quando Rondo and his cousin Lil Paul was ambushed while getting gas at a Beverly Grove gas station. Quando was able to leave the scene without any injuries. Unfortunately for Lil Paul, he was shot. We now know, according to law enforcement, Quando Rondo was the original target. Rapper Lil Durk has been arrested by U.S. Marshal and held in Broward County Correctional Facility until he's extradited to California for his federal charge. His charge is for hire for the death of Quando Rondo cousin Lil Paul. Chicago Tribune reported that 5 people in Chicago was hit with federal charges in California, alleging they were contracted to the rapper Quando Rondo in LA.
Who in the hell uses their credit cards to purchase plane tickets? I mean, how silly. I'm telling you, that's why I said, if you are engaging in stuff, if you are engaging in things, you definitely need to sit down and do a plan and think everything out and make sure you cross everything that you need to cross. Because to use a credit card of your company, of yours, or anybody associated with that, using a credit card, period, is stupid, okay? Plain dumb. Okay, and you got that right. It was very dumb. Let me go over here. Very stupid. So let's go to the next video. What is? Definitely did. That's nothing. We do not hire dumbass people. All right? Idiots. All right? You hire real hitmen, okay, that are specialized in things, and and they won't never tell. Okay? You don't get your friends and people in your group and things like that. It's just plain ridiculous, okay? The thing is that it should have never been carried out in the first place, okay? Over foolishness. Foolishness. Black people, you got to do better. So here we go. Quando Wando says he forgives Lil Durk after getting his cousin unalive. Let's see what he said.
His loyalty is in the bubble, and each line got murder, cross him back, hurt him, forgive him, but don't forget. What's the best one to go with?
Forgive him, but don't forget him.
Forgive him, but don't forget is in the same atmosphere as the rest of them shits. And you ain't had to go with none of them. You could go with the right thing out here, boy. And once you go with that, you gonna be here still. And you gonna be able to tell a story about the who crossed him back. You're gonna be able to tell a story about the who murdered him. You are going to be able to still be here to tell the story about the person who hurt him. You are going to be able to tell the story about each and every one of them. Because you're going to be still here. You here for a reason. And the reason was to tell the story about all them that made all the wrong decisions just because of what happened in this bubble happened. And you know the most critical part about what I'm explaining to you? It wasn't that serious. It's all about how you think, man. There's loyalties in the bubble, and each line got murder, crossing back.
So what do y'all think about that? Do y'all believe him? Do y'all think that he actually forgives Lil Durk? Or do you think this is an act? Some people say he's scared. And see, this is the problem right here. This is the problem. Okay? This is the problem. People thinking it's funny, laughing, and shit like that. All right? When it's not funny. And this is why some of these rappers feel like they have to go prove stuff, because you got these damn idiot fans, like I said before, instigating foolishness. Grown-ass men and women instigating foolishness. And in the end, people get unalive for stupid shit, especially these rappers. Okay? You say you think he wants it to be over. Well, do you think it'll be over with, if Lil Durk, all of them are incarcerated for a long time? Do you think it will basically be over? Or do you think it'll still, go on with new people carrying it out? Let's go ahead and look at the next video while we waiting for that answer. Let's read some of these comments too. Somebody said, I hope y'all know he is only talking like this because the fans are probably watching him like crazy since his cousin just passed on. Okay? And he's smart to be talking like this. All right? He's smart to be talking like this, but I hope he means this because, he's getting older. He's a grown-ass man. Whatever happened, happened. And people are incarcerated. Let's just stop the shit and move on with our life. You know what I'm saying? On everything. Somebody said that, no, it's not, bro. He turned his life to Islam. They Muslims. He's just trying to be better. Shit don't have nothing to do with no feds. Well, hopefully this person is correct. Hopefully he is, changing and everything. Then somebody said dry snitches. I said that's nothing that's wrong with y'all. Y'all always talking about snitching, especially black people. All right? Cut that shit out. The main people be talking about snitching be the ones telling every damn thing. Notice that. Okay, let's see this one right here where it says Lil Durk arrested involving the what of Quando Wando cousin Lil Pop.
Hey, bro, do me a favor. Somebody got shot, bro.
I'm pressed.
I get it, but can I get some space, please? Hold on. Hey, what was that? I know, Baker. I know. What was it at? What? Driver. What was wrong? Everyone and last minute after mobile. Hey, bro, do me a favor. Somebody.
Okay, let's see what some of these people are saying. Somebody said, bro, what did Quando do to get all this hate? Let's see what they're saying. They said Quando was making fun of King Von's unaliving. Lou Tim, the one who shot him, was defending Quando Rondo, and he didn't even diss King Von. All right, that's what I'm saying. It's a bunch of foolishness. These are grown ass men. Okay, come on now. Somebody said Durk did a good job. There we go. There we go. It sure is sad. It's very sad. Okay, y'all worried about the police unaliving black people. Shit, y'all gonna do a better job at it than y'all are doing a better job than the police are doing. So please, that's crazy. You're doing a better job than the police and racist people do, you know, when they do weird shit to black people. Right, he is a Muslim too. You said, I don't know, I doubt it. You doubt what? Okay, let's go ahead and look at this next video real quick. So the next one is 6ix9ine, you know, talking. All right, so let's go ahead and watch him say what he got to say.
What's up with LA? Why nobody from LA got nothing to say? Like, what happened? Like, what's the politics? Why everybody so quiet?
Listen, no. Everybody out here saying he told. They ain't. You got to remember, you know, when it comes to social media, it ain't nothing but a handful of niggas. Now, I don't know what these other niggas are out here doing. I got to go see what community doing.
Yo, and mark my words. What's today's date? August 29th, right? 29th? August 30th.
It's August 30th,
2025.
man.
Listen, is that a Lil Durk get that 200 years for murder for hire in the feds? Or if that boy come home, that boy told, nigga.
Durk ain't did no telling.
Nah, leave Durk out of this, please.
Durk ain't did no telling.
Durk is the last hope. Durk is the last hope.
But Durk ain't did no telling.
Durk ain't told, man.
Yes. You
He
see
ain't did no telling.
that little pretty pussy his girl got? He want to make it home to that.
No, man.
He want to make it home to that.
No, man.
He not doing that. Durk a Muslim.
No, man.
Durk not disciplined.
He want to make it home to that.
And by the way, I
He
just
want
want
to
to
make it home to that.
I want to put my 2 cents in this. I spoke to a lot of people from Atlanta, you know, not Rollo, but from Atlanta, and a lot of Atlanta loves Thug, and whatever y'all are saying, they don't agree with.
That's cap. You guys like.
No, I'm serious.
That's cap.
I guarantee.
That's cap. Let me tell you
Everybody
where
who
he fucked up
actually
at.
thinks that
Let me
Young
tell
Thug
you
did
where he
that is
fucked up
public
at.
saying. Now,
Where he fucked up at
Of
is
course.
when that nigga mentioned my brother's name.
Okay, let's watch this again.
Why nobody from LA
Let's watch this again, you guys.
got nothing to say? Like, what happened? Like, what's the politics? Why everybody so quiet?
Listen, no. Everybody out here saying he told. They ain't. You got to remember, you know, when it comes to social media, it ain't nothing but a handful of niggas. Now, I don't know what these other niggas are out here doing. I got to go see what community doing.
Yo, and mark my words. What's today's date? August 29th, right? 29th? August 30th.
It's August 30th,
2025.
man.
Listen, is that a Lil Durk get that 200 years for murder for hire in the feds? Or if that boy come home, that boy told, nigga.
Durk ain't did no telling.
Nah, leave Durk out of this, please.
Durk ain't did no telling.
Durk is the last hope. Durk is the last hope.
But Durk ain't did no telling.
Durk ain't told, man.
Yes. You
He
see
ain't did no telling.
that little pretty pussy his girl got? He want to make it home to that.
No, man.
He want to make it home to that.
No, man.
He not doing that. Durk a Muslim.
No, man.
Durk not disciplined.
He want to make it home to that.
And by the way, I just
He
want
want
to
to make it home to that.
I want to put my 2 cents in this. I spoke to a lot of people from Atlanta, you know, not Rollo, but from Atlanta, and a lot of Atlanta loves Thug, and whatever y'all are saying, they don't agree with.
That's cap. You guys like.
No, I'm serious.
That's cap.
I guarantee.
That's cap. Let me tell you where
Everybody
he
who
fucked up
actually
at.
thinks that
Let
Young
me
Thug
tell you
did
where he
that is
fucked up
public
at.
saying. Now,
Where he fucked up at
Of
is
course.
when that
Of
nigga
course.
mentioned
Listen,
my brother's name.
What's up with LA? Why?
I wish we could have saw the rest of that. Let's see. Somebody said Durk is the last hope he is not snitching. I don't think he's gonna say nothing either. But listen, I don't give a damn how much discipline you have as a Muslim. Being incarcerated for all those years, I don't know. You know, maybe he won't call it snitching. Maybe they can call it something else. All right. But 200 years, basically, that's life. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how much discipline you have being a Muslim. Looking at the same Negroes and white people and Latinos and whatever else, it's men, period. Every single day in them damn cells. Nah, that ain't no 5, that ain't no 10 years, okay? I don't even think I can do 10 years. And of course, this is not going to end in, it's not going to end the unalivings. Please. These people have been unaliving each other for the longest, you know. You would think they would have learned from Tupac and Biggie Smalls, but they didn't, okay? So no, it's not going to end a damn thing. It's not going to end anything. I was just reading the message. Okay, so what y'all think about this, chat? Debate. You said you don't think Lil Durk will snitch. So you think he would just basically take all of those years life in prison? You don't even think he'd snitch a little bit or anything? I don't think he will, but you know, again, anything is possible, especially when you are, you know, confronted with the possibility, not even the possibility, but you're confronted with the you're confronted with spending life in prison. Okay, and you won't be able to get paroled or anything. I don't know. Like I said, it's hard to say 100%. And we know how the feds do. They may change the words, and you know, you just never know. It could be some trickery there, or whatever the case is. So again, you know, I don't think he would be telling, but at the same time, when you're confronted with a bunch of years in prison, you know, your life is basically over. I mean, if the feds, you know, say, you know, we can, you know, move you to a different location, give you some money to start back over new, you know, change your identity and everything else, you'll be shocked what people will tell. All right? Because he'll be dumb to snitch and come back to his life, what he's doing now, all right, and be the same person, because clearly people will probably be trying to get him. He said, I don't think he will, but I'm not the one facing 200 years. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he will either, but I'm not facing those years. That's right. You never know. Some of these same people talking this shit will be up there telling. Didn't they say 6ix9ine told stuff? That's why he's out. Okay, so please. And I don't think he was he faced with life in prison? He was up on racketeering too, right? Rico. So why is he out? So again, unless you're faced with that, I don't really think you can say 100% sure what this dude will do. All right? But we will find out, won't we? We definitely will. And I'll definitely be covering, you know, everything, you know, when everything starts, I'll definitely be covering it all, period. All right? All right. So let's move on to the next topic. Let me see what we got. I don't forgot what we was talking about. Let's see. Oh, YSL. Okay. So last night, let me change the thing, guys, real quick. And again, I will be covering Lil Durk. You know, when new developments come in and everything else, I'll be covering everything. Okay. Let's take this down real quick. We are going to put a YSL Woody up here now. So last night when I did my live, I think it was Tony Bass who, told us again about YSL. I already knew about it, but I had forgotten about the story because I was covering something else. So thank you, Tony Bass, for bringing it back to my attention. So when he told me about it last night, I went on and looked up the story to make sure everything was 100%. We watched the video of him falling. I don't know if we saw him falling, but we watched the video of him laying down on the ground unconscious, okay? And I gave you guys an update then. Then a few minutes later, I gave you guys another update of YSL Woody talking in the hospital because there were a lot of YouTubers out saying that he was on live, just social media people, period. And over here on Shays too, we don't put out fake news, okay? We just don't do that. You know what I'm saying? We always research things as best as we can and bring out true stuff. So last night here on Shays too, I showed that interview of YSL Woody talking from his hospital bed. And so he did wake up. At that time, he was awoke. He talked about, his experience and things like that. And I showed that yesterday. You said Durk's trial is October the 14th, and you guys know that Shays 2 will be covering that. Okay? October the 14th. I still got my August calendar up too. I got to change it. And I will be putting this date. Well, I'm pretty sure Jermaine is going to be keeping me abreast of this. So we can cover this case like we did all the other ones. So anyway, I broke it last night that he did an interview from the hospital room, okay, point blank. So today, they said that he was out. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this and make sure all of this is true. See, I thought you sent me that, Jermaine. So yes, he was released from the hospital, okay? And hold on, let's see what they're saying. Let's see if they have anything updated on that. A lot of people thought he was alive because they saw him laying, on the ground unconscious. He was knocked unconscious, okay, when he was hit or whatever the case is. I'm trying to find some updated information. I thought you sent me stuff, Jermaine. I don't want no So yeah, he has been released from the hospital following a motorcycle accident, and he posted to social media thanking those who supported him. Okay, so as we already know, there were a bunch of our videos that show him. His real name is Kenneth Copeland. He was injured and unconscious on a street in ATL on Sunday, September the 1st, 2025. Early in the morning, I guess, okay? Now, of course, a lot of people thought he was unalive because they was jumping the GUN like always without basically researching, okay? Like I said, over here on Shays Tube, as soon as I heard that, we start to look. We actually looked before and didn't see anything. Before I even got on this live last night, Jermaine researched it then and didn't see anything that he was unalive, okay? So anyway, on my channel, I did the search right here and there and showed you guys a video of him talking in the hospital. So he had woke up and he was hospitalized and he was, improving, all right? So he did have on a neck brace and he had scratches, but he did share a message giving thanks to God for his protection. Now, as of today, well, Monday, but it's still Monday here where I'm at, Lil Woody has been released from the hospital and he expressed his gratitude for the prayers and support he received from the public. Now, they do not know, well, they haven't confirmed it officially, what led to his accident. Now, some people believe that Lil Woody was either hit by another person, another car, or either he lost control of his motorcycle while riding it on Peter Street in ATL. When I first read the report, they said that he was hit. Okay, so I don't know if a car hit him because they didn't say anything about it for sure. Either he just lost control. Now, some people say it could have been foul play. Due to his controversial role as a witness in the YSL RICO trial, some have suggested the incident could have been a targeted attack and not a simple accident. Now, once we find out when he talks, if he talks, and if the police, they were there, if they release anything, then we will find out if it was a targeted attack or just a simple accident, by somebody hitting him or him losing control. When I first heard the story, I actually thought that maybe it was a targeted attack, but I don't know for sure. So as of the 1st of September, 2025, neither law enforcement nor Lil Woody's representatives have released a statement on the precise cause of the crash. And that right there could possibly make people think that either he lost control or either it was a targeted attack. I don't know. But when they do release information on it, the police, I'm definitely going to let you guys know. Let me see if I can pull up any videos on him talking when he got out the hospital. And I know a lot of people are going to be put up videos speculating that it is a target attack. Until the police come out, I'll keep my mouth closed somewhat. I can just basically say what I think. Okay? So let's go ahead and look at this one right here. This is him talking.
I just want to thank everybody that prayed for me and they've been supportive. God bless y'all. I just want to thank everybody that prayed for me and they've been supportive. God bless y'all. I just want to thank everybody that
He's definitely blessed to be alive. You can tell he got really hurt right over here on the side of his face and stuff. So yeah, he's really blessed. So somebody said, come on, dog, the body ain't young. No more stop doing all this shit. You got a family to live for. Right. I don't understand why these people be grown as ever, be having children and everything and still be engaging in stuff. Somebody said this Woody has passed away shit has been in the recommended searches for over a week. Can't report it or anything. Then this happens. It's getting strange. That's because, it only takes one person to put that up on social media, okay? The thing is that since he is a witness, right? You just never know. It could have been, a targeted hit. Maybe that's the reason why the police is not saying anything in his team. So again, I don't know for sure. Okay, since they're not releasing any type of information, like I said before, it makes you wonder if it was a targeted hit. I mean, they haven't released anything. So I'm just glad he's okay, and hopefully, if it was something related to, the YSL targeting, I mean, not testifying and things like that. Hopefully he gets, just be better, be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because you just never know. You just never know. And honestly, when people, I don't understand these people anyway. If they know that people are out there, looking for them or may have a hit out on them or trying to do something to them, you would think certain things they would just avoid doing. Okay? For real, for real. And they would always have, bodyguards and things like that around them. But I don't know. Sometimes when people be street, they think they can't be touched. They think they can handle everything on their own and things like that. Again, we don't know if this was a targeted hit or just a simple accident, on his part or somebody else just hit him. I don't know. But as soon as we find out, when we get the information from the police, of course we will talk about it over here. Again, my prayers are extended out to this dude, and hopefully he makes a full recovery. And like I said, it's time to stop the violence, especially when you have a family and kids. And basically, even if you don't have kids, you have a life that you're trying to live. So we need to get away from all this bull stuff, this bull crap of other lives with each other. Point blank. I only believe in self-defense, not taking people, lives. All right. So we're glad he's out of the hospital. And again, my prayers. All right. So let's go ahead and stop sharing. Let's go ahead and take this off the screen. Let's see what this thing got here. Okay. Let's see what Charleston White got to say, y'all. Yeah. Let's watch this first, okay?
God gonna protect those. They do the work of the Lord. No matter what goes on, pray, ask for forgiveness. God will come through and protect you at all costs, even in the time of pain. God.
Okay. I was trying to play his and it went to that. Let's see again. I hate when they do this. So I don't know. So let me click on this.
Police kept locking you up for whatever they could.
We're not going to listen to that because, for one thing, they got damn music playing. I was trying to find Charleston, this one. Maybe if I play this, it'll play this. Still not playing this. Let's do this one.
Hey, Woody.
Okay.
Man, stop all that God talk. Just pray God to forgive you. Nigga, you still making babies out of wedlock. You can't be lukewarm. You were just on there the other day talking about Charleston this. You was calling me a snitch. Remember they released a video when I was 15 years old? Woody, wasn't you on there talking about Charleston snitch? Man, stop all that bad God talk, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Karma got you. Now you're sitting up. You feel you got another head injury. Remember, that's what made you autistic as a kid. You dropped on your goddamn head, nigga. You don't want to hear all that. When I be making you mad and yeah, nigga. Fake ass, hypocrite, Christian, Muslim, gangster, saint. I'm loving every bit of this. Woody, karma got you, didn't it?
God gonna protect those. They do the work of the Lord. No matter what goes on, pray, ask for forgiveness.
Okay. Somebody said they hate Charleston White. The thing about it, it's a time for everything. And honestly, everybody reaps what they sow, okay? Everybody, including this dude right here. Not this. He will too, but this dude right here.
Hey, Woody.
He flew. All right. All right. So let's move on. I just wanted to see what he had to say because I knew it was going to be a hot ass mess. All right. All right.
Items in here.
Okay. So we just talked about YSL, guys. Hold on, let me go back over here. We talked about 6ix9ine. Now we're gonna look at some viral videos, and then I'll tell you maybe 2 news stories, and then Shays Thoughts, and that's gonna be it. We've been on here so far for an hour and 15 minutes. Make sure you guys get those thumbs up, and if you want to support the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel and share and leave a comment. Get those thumbs up though, for sure, and subscribe. And if you want to show additional support, you can do a super chat, super sticker, cash app, or a membership for $4.99 per month. And the cash app is $Shays too. All right, all donations are used to pay for things on the channel. All right. So let's go ahead and do the viral videos. All right. Thank you, Jermaine. Okay, let me go over here, guys, and get this. Let's take this down. Now we're going to do our viral video side. And we're only going to do probably about 3 or 4 of them. And then we'll move right on, okay? You're doing so let's see what this was happening right here. So this guy took a hat from a kid. Okay, let's see what's going on. Why would his big overgrown ass take that hat? That's crazy. Damn, he didn't see him. He didn't see him when he took the hat from him when he was handing it to the little boy. That's crazy, you guys. They said this man is a CEO, and he took this damn hat. Somebody said this speaks volumes of what kind of person he is. This definitely does. Hold on for a minute, y'all. It definitely speaks volumes. Hey, St. Louis. Beautiful cat. It definitely speaks volumes. He ought to be ashamed of his damn self. I can't believe he just took that damn hat from that little boy. Goodness. What y'all got to say about that? That is crazy. He definitely is a jerk. Yep, a CEO of a major company. You need his butt kicked. You don't do that. Taking something from a little kid. Yeah, I see. Thanks for being here, Becky. Okay, let's go to the next video, you guys, okay? That's the damn shame right there, okay? I don't know why he didn't just give him something else. I guess he didn't have anything else. But anyway, let's move on. So let's see here. So let's see what happened with this little girl.
They jumped that lady door and pulled out a whole side of her motherfucking braid. She need to sue the school and press charges on that little girl. Now, I don't know if y'all seen the videos that the Only Lady P have posted, but if you ain't seen them, check my repost. Y'all know I got y'all. I'm not finna have y'all looking all over the place. But she was like, her daughter called her crying, saying that it was some girls trying to jump her. She told her daughter to go report it. Her daughter go report it. Her daughter get put in in-school suspension. Why? I have no clue. The other girl should have got put in in-school suspension since she was the one that came reported about the girls picking on her. Yeah, so the next day she go to school, her mother get a call again. And she said her baby was crying so hard and she was like, Mom, I'm so sorry. They jumped me. Now, she said she don't raise her children to go to school and fight or anything. She raised her children to go to school, get your education. Don't worry about nothing nobody has to say if they don't put their hands on you. And on top of that, she said her daughter haven't been to school in the last 2 years. This was her first year going back to school. She said the school not giving her any type of information. She gonna wait until like Monday or Tuesday. But the school have reached out to her and told her that they see that she making videos and she not putting all the facts out there. She didn't give them to her. You got time to watch videos, but you ain't got time to tell a parent what the hell happened to their motherfucking daughter. Why you even on social media anyway during school hours? Then y'all, the little girl made a motherfucking post. She was like, y'all act like the hoe unalive, finna piss me off. And on top of that, did I mention that the girl that jumped on this girl's daughter is way bigger than her? Y'all need to get y'all motherfucking kids. And Lady P, if you see this video, get you a lawyer, baby. Sue that school and press charges on that little girl. I hope they make her little ass get out there and do community service or something because she need to learn her fucking lesson. They jumped that lady daughter and pulled out a whole side of her motherfucking braid. She need to sue the school and press charges on that little girl. Now,
That's a damn shame. You know, honestly, these teachers need to do a little bit better too, and they need to put security all throughout certain schools and things like that. You know, basically all of them. All right, point blank. Somebody in the comments section said Fairfield Central High in Winsboro, South Carolina. I hope not, because that school never cared about any student. They only protect the white students in that district. Well, I don't know what school it is, guys. I guess it is. I don't know for sure. But anyway, I don't know if these people called the school and made complaints or whatever. I don't know. They said they don't care about the black kids there, even though it's majority minorities. Okay. This is unacceptable. I can say that. And the mom definitely needs to file charges, press charges on the little girl who did this. She needs to definitely talk to a lawyer to find out what she needs to do regarding the school itself. Also, before she do any of this right here, definitely go and talk to the principal, the head of the school district, and all of these people, and then do all of this stuff too, because this is unacceptable. Why did they jump this little girl? Okay, and definitely why did they pull her hair out? That is crazy. These kids be bad as hell, y'all. But, you know, honestly, the schools need to start doing better and start implementing, you know, more things that can, you know, decrease things like this from happening. It's a damn shame. You can't even see your kids at school, you know, these days without either somebody coming in there, you know what, up the school, or, you know, some kids jumping them, or even the teachers doing stuff. It's plainly ridiculous. Let's see if y'all said anything in the comment section. Hey, old boy, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you being here, old boy. Y'all make sure y'all check out old boy's reaction channel. Show him some love and support. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and get back over here to the next viral video that we can talk about. Let's check this out. It said, watch the sky turn off at 40 seconds. Crazy stuff. Let's see how crazy it is. Shoot. definitely turned off, but you know, things like that usually happen in thunderstorms. Okay. Let's see what somebody said in the comments section. They said, I can't believe how many people don't understand what happened here. Humans are doomed. The power went out in a section of the city after the lightning strike. The light you are seeing is not from the sky. It's from the city reflecting off of the sky. Okay. But you know, usually in storms, sometimes this happens. So for me, it's not, you know, something that I have never seen or anything, but it is what it is.
They jumped that lady door and
Okay, so what do y'all think about that other video that I just showed you? It says it went off, the sky turned off at 40 seconds. There's some crazy stuff. I mean, I have seen the sky do this before. That's all I'm saying. You know, basically, you know, when it's storming outside, lightning hits stuff and it goes out. Okay. So for me, it's just, you know, it is what it is. Some people said it was the camera or angle of the camera, but I just think it's because it's storming outside. That's it. Period. All right. So let's look at this right here. Now, here we go with these daggone kittens again. These cats. Wait. We need to go back and look at this creature. Look at this right here. Standing over there like a person with his hand on the toilet. Just standing like a person. He's so cute. Look at him. Bad little ass.
Are you serious?
Dude, you really in a bowl of that.
This is weird. If this ain't, hold on, I got to go back to this damn weird ass man. If this is some weird shit.
You really in a bowl of that.
What? He in the tub. Hold on.
Are you?
What do you guys got to say about this right here? For real, for real. If this ain't no freaky shit, you tell me this. Wait. You want to go all the way back. Hold on. The look on his face is priceless. This is some freaky shit right here, you guys. This is crazy. I have never seen this a day of my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to take a bath with my cats. That's weird. Goodness. You do need to bathe cats. What are you talking about? You don't need to bathe cats. Yes, you do. But you can still bathe them. We groom ours all the time. We take them to get them groomed. Yeah, my cat be trying to get in my shower with me, but I don't let her. Okay, this is weird to me. I mean, he has on his clothes. He just been in the tub with him, but still, I mean, it's just very strange. Okay.
Are you serious?
Dude, you really in a bowl of that.
I love you.
He did not want to be in that damn shower. Look at him. Oh, wow. Let's see. Y'all not gonna say it again. I know y'all hate me.
I love you.
Oh, no.
Don't you rock your big ass up out there. Sit your big ass down.
Oh.
Guys, imagine a cat that likes baths.
Wait for it.
Oh, that's the Maine Coon. Listen, that's 100% Maine Coon. Mine's is mixed. Look at that Maine Coon. Their asses be big too. Mine's is big too, but not as big as this one. Look at him. They're tripped out. That was simply cute, you guys. That was just something to make y'all smile since we looked at all those other videos and stuff. That was cute. Okay, that was very cute. Thank you, Jermaine, for that one. Okay, let's look at this one right here. Is this a real bird? Okay, let's look at this one.
Krieger.
Yeah.
Why are you so bad?
Because I'm a house cat, but I want to go out and roam like a lion in the jungle, but you never let me outside. Ever.
Stop.
Ow!
Shut up.
Who the hell are you talking to?
Lolly, are your eyes okay?
Ooh, you so sweet.
Okay.
And savory.
Hey, you kind of rough there.
Sorry about that. I bet you taste like chicken.
Why you licking your lips like that? Why? Hey, hold up. Stop. Make you put your hand down, man.
Just like, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Cute. That was cute, you guys. That was cute too. That was cute. Okay, let's look at this one.
What happened? Oh my goodness! Yeah, tell the puppy you love him. I love him.
What? Do-do-do-do. What doing?
Simon, don't touch my phone. You
What? Wait, y'all gotta go back. Inhale.
Doing? What doing?
Simon, don't touch my phone. You excited.
My God.
Beep 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 beep. Hey.
That's cute. These are some smart animals, you guys. Damn,
Who's a bird? Who's a bird? Who's a pretty bird? It's Angus. Angus.
Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
Oh, he's so cute.
La 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 la.
So cute. These parakeets or whatever, parrots or whatever you call them, they are so super cute, you guys. You know, when we went to the zoo, what was that? I think it was earlier this year or late last year. The parrot, whatever one that talks, it was talking to me. And we had so much fun. I actually got it on recording and I put it up on my YouTube page. So y'all can go search through it to find it and you'll see it. They are so adorable, these birds. These are some smart-ass creatures along with those cats. Hey, Payo, thank you for being here. You said all my cat care about is food and a clean litter. I know that's right. Other than that, she cares nothing for me. I heard that. My cats are good. One of them is sitting right here staring. I don't know where the other one is or the other one. Okay, because we have 3. But they are so cute and adorable and smart. especially the Maine Coon. All right, let's see what else we got, y'all. Okay, so what is this? Is this a cat? Let's see.
Or no. I know.
Yeah, what's this?
Or no.
Oh.
Bro, put it away. Ew!
No. Oh my God. No, buddy. I'm going to cry.
Face? Man, bunnies are bad.
Oh, shit.
Red Bull? I never had a Red Bull before, but I had a Red Bull last night. I really like Red Bull. I got a new necklace. Close.
Damn. He's trying to escape. He got out too.
Not bad.
Or no. I know.
Listen, rabbits are cute to look at, but I would never want one as a pet because they be doing too damn much, as you can see in that video. So let's look at this one right here. Let's see, got these cute little dogs. We gotta go to this one. Somebody burned some damn food. That is disgusting. I'm trying to see which one we want to watch. Listen, so this dog drove. The damn dog is behind the thing. Okay, she probably left the damn car running. So that dog is not driving. Damn, this big ass dog. Hell. Hello. Oh my God. I broke out. Yeah, we closed the thing for love when we get out. They know they did something. Hold on. I can't go back to that dude Bill. A dog because damn they be bad, y'all. God, some badass dogs, man. Damn, just pull the plates off the table. I just want to be able to do it with those dogs, you guys. Hey, young man, thank you so much for being here. Happy Labor Day, you guys. All right, I know it's gone now, but still happy Labor Day. Hope you had a great holiday. That was a hot ass mess. 2 more videos, and then we're gonna move on from these videos. You said when I first got my cat, she would use our bed for toilet tissue. I almost gave her away because of it. That's crazy, Mario. That cat would be gone. Tony Dance in a place to be. What's up, Tony? Hope you had a good holiday. All right, let's look at 2 more videos, and that will be it with this viral video reaction thing. St. Louis over here laying down. Yeah, you looking cute. Okay, let's see. So let's look at this one.
Benji.
You watching TV?
Hey.
Because I don't know why you even left it open. If you was done, you'd have came. Girl.
No. No. Stop it. It's new. Come on, man. No!
Bruh. Who leg you done took, bro? Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to give you your documents. You have to leave.
Bandit, please don't be upset.
You look really handsome, Benny. Can you look at your mama? He's ignoring me because I took him to the groomer.
Why are you mad at me?
Can I pet your dog? He said no.
Dogs, listen. Them dogs be having straight up attitudes, you guys. And you know, honestly, this is the truth. Because you know, we take the cat to the groomer. Mercedes be mad at us. Even when we take them to the doctor, they be mad. Okay. You say you hate the ones that are scared of their own dogs. A lot of them are scared of their own dogs, which is crazy. Okay. All right, let's look at one more, guys. These videos be fun, especially with the animals. We need to watch this one, then this one. Okay, let's watch this one.
My motherfucking co-workers then burnt the motherfucking ribs. Ain't that some shit? What the fuck is this? My motherfucking co-workers then burnt the motherfucking ribs. Ain't that some shit?
How can you burn up ribs to a crisp like that? Damn. I have never seen this either, okay? Okay, somebody said, never in my 23 years have I seen somebody vaporize ribs. And somebody said that's $400 worth of meat. That's crazy. They damn show. They did not wash this at all because it's burnt to a crisp. That is crazy work right there. Okay, let's watch this. And they got music playing. Obviously, these people right here were cooking right and burnt the whole damn house down. This is crazy. Damn. And then he walking in the house and shit. What is that? I know that's still a grill right there. So he didn't burn the house. He just got a bunch of smoke in the damn house. Why is he barbecuing so close to the house? Got smoke everywhere. This man gonna set the damn house on fire, man. Got smoke going everywhere, you guys. Crazy as hell. Man gonna set his damn house on fire. I thought he set the house on fire first. Okay, let's look at this right here. This is crazy as hell right here. Let's see this real quick.
Finish watching a video of a lady, and this is no shade to this lady. Hot dogs. Dump the hot dogs in the pot. Put water in the pot. Put a top on the pot and set the pot on the stove. She boiled the hot dog. But she didn't go back and put them in the oven. Again, I'm asking. I'm just asking. Are there people out there that eat boiled hot dogs? And the only reason I'm asking because I'm 55 years old. Every time I've eaten a hot dog, it's been either cooked in an oven or on a grill. Because I have to see it cooked. Is boiling it on the okay? Okay, okay, all right. Okay, hold on. So I just finished watching a video of
where the hell has she been? Okay, now granted, I do, when I used to make my kids turkey dogs, we used to put them in the oven, but we also have put them in a pot of water on the stove. Where have this lady been? I mean, damn, is she from another planet? Because, good and daggone well, you have seen people boil hot dogs on the damn stove. Let's keep it real there for people who like the barbecue and shit like that. But for the most part, if you want it done really quick, you put them damn hot dogs and some water on the stove and boil them. Where have this lady been? It's crazy. That's crazy as hell. Maybe she's doing it for views. All right? Because other than that, I don't see why she doesn't know what this is. She's not 5 or 6 or 7. Even a 10-year-old knows what boiling hot dogs is. You said that pet monkeys are super hard to keep. I can only imagine. I knew a kid who got bit by one. He got from an underground breeder. Yeah, those things can be very dangerous. I always wanted a little small one, but once I found out how dangerous they are, I changed my mind. She's definitely full of it, okay? Good and damn well, this lady have seen hot dogs boil on the stove. She's just doing this for views, to make it probably some type of dry humor, whatever the case is, and to get views. We know this lady have seen people boil hot dogs before, all right? One of people's houses, anywhere. She may not do it, but people do this all the time on TV shows, everywhere. Okay, I just find this very ridiculous. Okay, let's watch this.
This is why my mentality is so fucked up. Y'all, you wanna know why? Cause we come living at home with bitches like this. Yes, the world needs to know. Yes, the world needs to wake up. These black mothers out here raising with these pathetic ass mindsets. These black women out here fucking harming us. These black women out here fucking look at this mindset. All right, y'all wonder, show them. Y'all wonder why anybody that's born between the ages of 1996 to the 2000s. Y'all wonder why these little girls like this. Y'all wonder why these females like this. Y'all wonder, I'm 21 years old. They've been blaming me since I was 7 years old. Now fucking niggas, this shit they bringing around me since I was young.
Okay.
I hear this, how sad she is. This is why.
Let me tell you something. Your mentality is so fucked up because it should be a man in the household, okay? That's the first thing. When you got these damn women out here getting these babies and no man is there, no husband, you're doing it wrong in the first place. No husband is there, a complete family unit. And just say, even if you did not have a husband, okay, your mindset has to be right before you procreate, okay? Some of these men will lay down anything just like these women will and make babies. Don't think about anything. The consequences, they're not fully developed. They are not right in the mind or anything. Then they have these kids, and then they make it for young black men being incarcerated, doing DRUGS, just doing all types of shit, being from man to man or woman to woman, can't hold a job, irresponsible, in and out of jail, all types of shit. That comes from parents not instilling the right type of things into their kids. Okay, point blank, not having someone to help them, being on their own, doing everything on their own, and just many other reasons why. these women are like this. I mean, so you just can't blame no women. I get so sick of hearing people just blame everything on a woman. Where is this lady's dad? Okay, where? Where's the father? I hear the mom in the background. I don't know what she's talking about. But where is the dad? You need the dad there. Okay? You really, truly do. And then let's see what some people in this comment section are saying over here. The reason, hold on.
Okay, hold on. So I just
hate when I do that. The reason why some black women are traumatized by their moms is because whoever raised them probably did the same thing to them. Also, just like I said before, you got a lot of these women getting babies that don't have no type of man there to help them. Okay? Some of these women are not mature. They're not all the way there mentally. They have issues. And let's keep it real. The stresses of being a single parent sometimes create a lot of different negativity as well. All right? Instead of her getting up on social media screaming to the top of her lungs, she needs, because how old is she? Say she is 21. She should be going to talk to someone, a counselor, and try to encourage her mom to come. Okay, she's grown versus sitting up on social media. Because what are people on social media going to do? But watch the video. That's it. That's crazy. Everybody blaming the black woman when it's both. All right? It's both. And another thing too, I wish black people would stop discussing stuff on social media for the world to see. Certain things should not even be on social media. This is why so many other races be saying certain things about black people. Certain things do not need to be discussed on social media. Again, this lady is 21 years old. All right? Go talk to someone off of social media. Try to encourage your mom to go too. Okay? Because nobody here is going to do a dead one thing. No. It's not just the black moms. It's the black moms and the black dads too, Kenyon. Okay? What are you talking about? It's both. Because, again, where are the dads? Where are the fathers? The fathers. And I don't see not one person mentioning this. Shh. Right, somebody said her daddy went to get milk in 2003 and never came back. And that's the problem. That's part of the problem. See, look at this person giving an excuse. The thing about it, women, you need to stop sitting out here procreating and not being married. That's the first thing. Okay? That's the first thing. Secondly, even if you choose to have a child, you know, and you're not married or whatever the case is, make sure you are taking care of a child. All right, point blank. And if you see that you need help, then go talk to someone and get help. All that screaming to the top of your lungs, you know, it's not going to make anything better. Just like her putting this on social media. All she is doing is giving ammunition for other race of people and people who are just crazy as hell to down. All black women are not like this. It's not the majority. It's just the ones that you guys are used to dealing with. And that's on everything. All right? And it does get passed, okay? It does. It's like Tony Vance just said. Because that mom probably experienced some trauma herself, okay? So that's why I say it has to be stopped. People need to go talk to people. People need to stop making children if they're not ready to be a parent. Also, stop making these kids with these men who don't stick around. Okay? That's why you should be married first. Because it's hard when you're single. The stresses of being single, trying to work, trying to take care of the kids and things like that, That's why some of these women be screaming like this. Okay, if the kids are acting up, or she's 21, she still stay at home, so hopefully she's, you know, doing her part, working and things like that, because those type of things can be stressful as well. And I don't agree with her being on social media telling the world. She need to be telling, you know, a psychiatrist, a counselor, a family counselor, and have her mom go there too, especially if she has younger siblings. Goodness. See, we can keep using these excuses that our parents make us away a certain way, and we don't know how to break away from that. You got people who be in households with their parents and dads or whatever be doing the most, and these kids end up taking a different route, you know, and they end up doing good in life. That's because their desires are to do good. They're not waiting, you know, for their parents. They're getting out and doing what they need to do. They're talking to people and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Just again, I don't agree with her, you know, talking about this on social media, because, you know, these people are basically not going to do anything but just basically give their advice and listen. Okay, point blank. They're not going to change her family structure. She has to do that, you know, and her mom has to do that. Point blank. Okay, let's go to the next video.
Sharazad Ali stated that the reason why Black men are perceived the way they're perceived or treated the way they're treated is because Black women are the only race of women who literally will sit and talk about Black men. You don't hear the Chinese women talking about Chinese men and the shit they do wrong. You don't hear Hispanic women talking about Hispanic men. You don't hear Arab women talking about Arab men. And you definitely really ever see white women talking about white men. All these other races of women will literally do anything they can to protect their race of men, except for Black women. And I just don't fucking understand. That's the fucking reason why they hate Black men. I feel bad for you Black women who are raising Black sons. Shit, even Black daughters, because y'all teaching them the wrong shit. Black women are our own enemy. Sharazad Ali stated that the reason why Black men are perceived the way they're perceived or treated the way they're treated is because
No, I'm getting ready to tear her ass up. Okay, you know this already. Okay, first of all, hold on. First of all, Black women do support their Black men. We don't need to protect them. That's the first thing. They should be protecting us. That's why they are called head leaders. Okay, we're not the leaders, Lay. We're not the leaders. All right, we don't need to protect a man. He should be protecting us. What we need to do is respect our Black men. And that's if he is respecting us. I'm so sick of these females being up on social media talking all this smack. All right? Period. Okay? You should tell the truth. Black men and Black women. And something is clearly wrong with you, because you do hear Black men disrespecting Black women all the time and not offering them protection. That's why you can see some white men who disrespect Black women, and some of these Black men don't do a daggone thing about it. All right? About it. I seen one Black dude who stood up for me at Oceanside Beach. Now, granted, that was the only time somebody ever tried to disrespect me out in public. I'm going to be perfectly honest. But anyway, it was a white dude who ran into us. His protection and everything. That's what the Black man should do. We're not their protection, okay? We're there to be basically supportive, respectful, be a team with them, okay? That's what we're there for. The Black male needs to protect us. What are you talking about? You talking about we the only one to get up and talk about the Black male? No, white women talk about white men too. Clearly you don't live around a lot of them. They do too. They just are not. They just not doing it like a lot of black women do, all up on social media all day, on day and night doing it. Okay, but at the same time, you got black men doing the same thing on social media. You see it right here on YouTube all the time. A black man, berating a black woman, talking about her, doing the most. I am experiencing that right now. So I think it's like a combined period, just talking about black women. It's both, all right? Both. The problem is women like her, point blank. It doesn't matter, okay? Explain it in more detail, Jermaine. You say you think she's talking about feeding the stereotype. The thing about it is this right here. We're gonna watch her video again. Okay, let's watch it again. Because Jermaine got a different, what's the name from this? I didn't. Okay, let's watch it again.
Ali stated that the reason why black men are perceived the way they're perceived or treated the way they're treated is because black women are the only race of women who literally will sit and talk about black men. You don't hear the Chinese women talking about Chinese men and the shit they do wrong. You don't hear Hispanic women talking about Hispanic men. You don't hear Arab women talking about Arab men. And you definitely really ever see white women talking about white men. All these other races of women will literally do anything they can to protect their race of men, except for black fathers. And that's the fucking reason why they hate black men. I feel bad for you black women who are raising black sons. Shit, even black daughters, because y'all teaching them the wrong shit. Black women are our own enemy. Shahrazad Ali.
Okay, Jermaine, tell me how she's talking about feeding the stereotype. She is talking about black women. What are you talking about? All right? She's putting black women down. I don't like it because she's wrong. Okay? It's black women and black men. Some, not all. Okay? That's the first thing. Secondly, we are not the only race that don't do certain things. And we are certainly not the only race of people who talk about our black men. Okay? Just like somebody said in the comment section. Let me read it for you guys. Oh my God. I really need y'all to go outside and touch Hispanic community about down low Mexican uncles and dads. YouTube, well, no. YT women bash their men all the time. Asian women literally have the Oxford study. Y'all are Aggie. And I agree. If you are around many different type of people, which I am every single day, they bash their men too. All right. And the men bash the women. All right. Period. It ain't even a race thing. The thing is, black women and black men, just like I just said before, need to stop bashing one another, especially on social media, out in public, and being totally disrespectful. Period. Again, we don't have to protect men. We don't need to. They should protect us. Listen, only weird ass people believe this right here. All right, because we do know there are some good black men. You got some that ain't shit, but that's like in every race. Now, one thing that I did learn driving for Lyft, the year I did it, and since I live in a white area, it was basically predominantly white people. I learned that they definitely do the same thing that we do. You got some good white people, you got some bad ones. You got some good white men, you got some bad white men. The same thing with black men, the same thing with Asian, Japanese, whatever. Okay, Hispanic, whatever. Period. It used to be a saying a long time ago, white men don't cheat. That's a damn lie. They cheat just like black men do. Another saying, black men don't abuse their women, they don't hit them. That's a damn lie. Okay? Y'all need to stop with these stereotypes because they're not all true. Okay? We do know some black women are a hot ass mess, but so are some black men. I'm sick of seeing women like her and other women who get up on social media talking about black people. That's the problem. If you guys don't see that something is wrong with you, that is the problem. You don't need to get up on social media doing the damn thing. If you need to tell black women about themselves, you should be around, okay, giving other people, you know, the tools they need to further paint a picture of the black woman. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Just like the girl up on social media, you know, with her mom, I guess, in the background, she's screaming to the top of her lungs. That's not going to solve a damn thing. There's so many women like her being on social media talking about the same thing, and what has changed? Because you need to do more. First thing first, your friends, you know, your girlfriends who you see disrespecting their black men, you should be telling them they shouldn't do it. Just like when you see a black man that you know disrespecting black women, you should say something. All right? If you're not saying anything, you're just as guilty. That's why I cannot condone any man or support any man that calls black women or women in general the B word for just really no apparent reason, just because they don't like them no more or they made them mad or something like that. What is that saying about, you know, the black man? And what is that saying about the black female when she supports someone who does this? So I don't agree with her. Okay, I think, you know, we should never protect our men. That's what's wrong with someone be a man. They need to protect us. And stereotype my butt. They need to protect us. All right? Point blank. That's what's wrong. Too many women trying to be men. Let these men be a damn man. Let them do what they need to do. That's why time and time again, you can be outside, or no. You can hear stories where you see another color of man, race, disrespecting a black woman and laugh. So, lady, don't get up here and talk about black women are the only race of women who don't protect their men. Please. Shh. I know who she's addressing, and I'm saying that it ain't just black women. Okay? I know who she's addressing, and we're not here to protect you guys. Be a daggone man. No, she said we should protect. Use the word respected. I just said myself that we don't need to protect a black man. He should protect us. And what we need to do, some of us, is start to respect our black men. But at the same time, the black man needs to learn how to respect the black woman. That's what I just said. All right? Point blank. I don't like the way she said it, and it's just on everything. And I see a lot of videos like this. We know who she was addressing, Jermaine. I'm just going back on what she said. See, you're very disrespectful too. Right now, you've been very disrespectful. Okay, let's move on from this. Let me see what some other people are saying. Ooh, somebody said so no one was protecting R. Kelly for 20 years plus when everyone knew what he was doing. Let's see what they're saying here. Or Chris Brown, like who are Chris Brown defenders and supporters? And who leads the team when people are protesting black men by cops? Women do. Somebody said, why are you even concerned about what she's talking about when it's about black women and black men? This conversation, literally people like this, go take a seat and not here. Okay, they're talking to this white dude. Okay. And that's why she talks like this, okay? Listen, this is another thing that I'm sick of hearing. Okay, we know that The government has done some things, all types of stuff. Okay. But the thing is, you guys have a brain. You have thinking capabilities. You know wrong from right. If you know that the government is doing certain things, why would you put yourself in a situation for the government to put you in this situation where you have to, be in the position that you're in? Why? It's just like this. If you know that they like, and some people like seeing Black people incarcerated, well, why do something to put you in that situation? Like I said before, the only reason I can see someone really going to jail is if they are defending themselves or their family. Other than that, I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? So why put yourself in certain situations where you know these people want you to be in a certain position? All right? The thing is that we know the government does certain things, just like the police, the hospitals, all types of people. But is that really an excuse that we need to keep on using forever to justify our actions when sometimes these actions that we do, we don't have to do them? And as far as single, because I'm reading what this person is saying right up here too. Listen, again, this person is talking about over here, he said it became normal for these single mothers to publicly bash men because although the government was carrying the financial burden, nobody picked up the emotional burden for them. The men they left refused to because they had been discarded. It is truly up to our generation to fix this. First of all, if he's talking about
how many
welfare
donuts did you eat?
If he's talking about the welfare benefits that some single women get, let's just ask the question: why are they getting these benefits? Why? Okay. See, it goes back to this again. Just what I said with this other person. In order for us to break a cycle, for one thing, you have to do stuff differently. Yeah, we know the government does stuff. We know the police does stuff, and other people do things too. But does that mean that we need to keep using that as an excuse to keep doing what we're doing to further tear our people down? Okay. The reason why some women get welfare benefits from the government is because the father is not there to put some. I didn't say all. Okay, they're not there to provide, the support that the woman needs to take care of the kids. That's why some women go to child support. So if you know this, why make a child with a woman you're not planning to be with, or make a child and you don't want kids and you can't take care of them? And don't use that excuse the woman drove you away because you knew how this woman was when you was getting them, and you wasn't using protection. That's another excuse. All right. You knew how this woman was. All right. And you made the choice, not somebody else. You made the choice to do something without using birth control, just like she did. So it's you guys' problem, okay? And you guys' fault, okay? And as far as the woman going and bashing the men and things like that, again, you guys had a choice, all right? You had a choice. If you know the system is geared up to encourage the woman to bash the black man, well, why put yourself in that situation from the start, all right? And let's say this too. The woman still has a free will to go ahead and bash or not to bash. All right. Nobody is holding a GUN up to her head and telling her to talk lesser about her baby's dad. Clearly, he's a part of the problem as well. Okay. I'm so sick of y'all just blaming one set of people when it's both. Okay. If somebody is bashing someone, a woman is bashing a man, it's probably because of several different reasons, or something's wrong with her. You knew this before you got in bed with her and had sex with her without using protection. Point blank. When you guys stop making excuses for every single thing and own up to what really creates problems, I'm telling you, we will be better off. We know that the government does certain things. We know the police, justice system, schools, all types of institutions be racist and do stuff against Black people. But really, is that a reason for you to give into it and just do the things they want you to do so you can be damaged by the very same things you talk about? That's crazy. Shh. This is why when I raised my kids, I taught them certain things. That's why they never been incarcerated. They don't do drugs or anything. They all are doing good because I taught them certain things. And when I became a parent, especially with my first daughter, and I was young, I made a choice to be a parent, to do the things that I needed to do to make sure my daughter would grow up to be a productive person. I made sure that I would be a decent parent. We can't be perfect, but we can be decent. Point blank. So I don't like it when people, Black women especially, and Black men either, get up on social media and bash each other and talk about, oh, this is the reason why Black women are like this. This is the reason Black men are like this. Honey, it's both of them. It's not just one. It's both. Right. First of all, it should have never been a maxim. Okay, let's keep that real. All right, we need to be a little stronger, a lot stronger. Hey, some of these people still are kutas and they have masses, okay, the way they act. And this is why they can sit up here and blame each other for the problems that they basically, make themselves. Stop effing without using protection. Stop laying down with every man and woman that you see making babies. Don't get no type of commitment, no wedding, no ring, no nothing. Just make babies out the babies, and then always run to what the system did, okay, or what the Black woman did, or what the Black man did. Listen, you have a choice. I don't care what nobody says. You have a choice. We all did, and we all do. You have a choice. If you are not slow or mentally impaired or whatever, you know what you're doing, okay? And you know the consequences, point blank. Why you make it a face? If it was never a massacre, Kuta would never have to worry about anything, okay? So I don't like it when I see it. That's why I don't really watch videos like this, because I just don't like it. We need to support each other, talk a little bit more positive. When we see certain things can be discussed online, but certain things just don't need to be discussed. It's ammunition, okay? Point blank. And when you guys realize that, you'll be better off. I know that already. It's crazy. The only time that I'm going to bash a Black man online, let me keep it real with you guys, and it's if one is bashing me, okay? Because I'm not no one's little footstool or whatever you want to call it. In order to get respect, you have to give respect. Point blank. All right. This is not slavery. This is not. I don't know. We're not. American women are not. We don't have to stand behind our men and not have our voices told. She said, Arabic people, women don't do this. They can't do it. All right. It's a different culture. African people, pretty much, the women don't do it either, but it's a different culture, all right, period. Black American people have gotten away from their true cultures, and this is why they do certain things, okay, point blank. That's a whole nother topic, all right, that some Black people won't even agree with. They disown certain things. That's another thing I don't like about Black people. They want to be every other race except their own race. And these race of people they're talking about, or nationalities or whatever you want to say, they don't give a damn about you. They will disown you and say it's not true. So that's a whole other thing. Like I said before, I don't like it when women get up here and do this, and I don't like it when men get to do this. And like I said, the only time I'll bash a man is when that man is bashing me, point blank, especially one that I talk to or something like that. That's crazy. You got to give respect in order to get respect. When you black men, some of you black men learn how to protect your black women, maybe you would get the support that you need. All right, we don't need to protect you. This is wrong with some of y'all now, waiting for a woman to protect you. All we need to do is show respect. You know, if you're respecting us, and be dedicated to our black man that we are with, and make smart decisions, work together as a team, and just, you know, be smart and make smart decisions, and etc. That's what we need to be, instead of being up online talking smack all the damn time. Hey, you finally came here, huh? You wanted to come here for so long, you finally came. I cannot believe it. I'm talking about St. Lawrence. He's very, very shy. He just walked in my room. Usually he don't come in my room when he see me because he'd be scared. You get out. Go. But you get ready to come in. Let's move. I'm not playing with you, Sable. Don't come here messing with this other cat. All right? Sable is the main coon mix. Don't come here doing nothing because I don't play that, okay? Don't do that. But I'm watching you. I'm not playing. You're going to bring out the other side of Shay. You're going to go to timeout. All right, we put this cat right here on timeout when she be bad. When she attacks the other cat. She's a female. Mercedes is a female. And St. Lawrence is the only boy cat. So I think Sable does not like that. Well, I just said that in so many words, mister, okay? And you say, if a woman wants men to fulfill their traditional role, being a protector is it's not like it's hard to do, okay? We don't need to be your protector. Why would we protect you? You protect us and yourself. That's why you call leaders. That's why you are the head of the household. See, so many of you guys don't even fulfill that role. And that's on everything. That's why you got women, you know, on welfare, getting food stamps and bashing. All right, let's keep it real. Shh. We need to start telling the truth on social media. All right, traditional role. Your traditional role as a man is to be the leader, head of the household in a marriage. Okay, period. That's your role. To be the financial provider. Okay, to protect the woman and the kids. That's your role, to work. The woman's traditional role is to take care of the house. All right? She's not the leader. She's not the head of the household. But she does take care of the household. If she got a good man, she can give her advice, opinions, and things like that. But she realized that her husband is the head of the household. Period. You can still be the protector. Okay? That's just your natural role, even if a woman is not doing her traditional role. Because honestly, you don't supposed to, if you know a woman is doing wrong, you should not go after and repeat what she's doing. You're supposed to still do the right thing. Okay? You're not supposed to follow what the woman does because you are the leader. When that woman is doing something wrong, you're not supposed to follow her. You're supposed to be telling her, no, babe, we're not going to do it like that. It's not right, or whatever the case is. So if a woman is bashing you up online, your woman, instead of you bashing her back, you as the man, the leader, you should be telling her this is not acceptable. If you need to bash me, then, you know, we just can't be communicating anymore, period. You shouldn't be bashing her back. You should be letting her know she's wrong. You don't have to go to your friends telling your friends what she's doing. You should correct her, but right then and there, in a nice way, that this is not acceptable. You shouldn't be doing this. You know, you don't embarrass her in front of people. You basically let her know because you are the head, you are the leader. This is why sometimes y'all get taken advantage of by other races of men because you have to be the leader, the king, as they say. I know some people don't like the king terminology, but the king can be white, black, whatever color. If you consider yourself a king of your castle, then that's what you are. And she's the queen of the castle, regardless of her color. Okay? Point blank. So in order for, you know, a woman to fulfill her traditional role, a man needs to fulfill his 100%. As long as you got women working to provide for the family, assuming the responsibility of men, you're going to have women being like a certain way. When men step up their game and start being real protectors, then women would not be doing as they are doing. And also, when you guys start to do what you need to do to take care of your families, all right, then you keep the government out of your stuff. Because if you're taking care of your kids, providing for them, even if the woman be tripping, you don't have to associate with her ass. You take it to the court then. Take it to your lawyer. That's what you do. And let your lawyer set up everything. And then you don't have to hear her mouth. And if she wants to act stupid, then that's when you take it for real to the courts. If she wants to bring those people in, then you bring them in. All right, point blank. You say you don't argue with women, and that's good because you don't need to. Why would you be arguing with a woman? For what? You're supposed to be the leader. One thing I got to say about my soon to be ex-honey, we have had disagreements, but he is not going to sit here and just have arguments with me. All right? Period. He will, if I'm on the phone with him and I'm having a little disagreement with him, if I start screaming and stuff like that, you know what he does? He'd be like, I'll talk to you later. When you know how to calm down and talk to me like a grown-ass woman and like I'm a grown man, then you can call me back. Otherwise, this conversation is over. That's what real men do. Period. Not sit up there and argue back with a woman. You're supposed to be the head. And I'm not saying that a woman has no voice and she can't, make decisions. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that we don't need to be a man's protector. He's our protector. But at the same time, we have to let them lead, when we're married or in a real relationship. All right? If they're leading correctly. We can't let an idiot lead us or somebody who is leading us to destruction. That's why you got to be very careful when you pick out a partner, point blank. All right? You can't pick out anything to date and certainly not anything to marry. Because usually when you do that, you're going to come into conflict and other problems. All right? Point blank. And even if you do marry and you marry somebody or you date somebody that was good and then things happen, you two got to learn how to work through that and still maintain respect on both parts, okay? And you still got to realize that he still is the leader, okay? But you can't give him, a good man will let you give them advice, okay? Take your advice into, they will look at your advice as well and see if what you're saying will work too. Because sometimes women have great advice. I do it all the time. Give my soon-to-be ex great advice and he takes it, all right? So it's not just how she's saying it. I'm telling you straight up. I've been like married since 2000. Been with him since we met in 1997 originally, and then we met again in 1998. So it's been a long time. Okay, and the only reasons that I want a divorce is because the fact that he's always on the road working and stuff like that. It just took away from the marriage. Being on the road all the time and working and things like that, and then some certain decisions he makes with his job that I just do not agree with. Point blank. But we did everything in a professional, grown manner. You never see me on here bashing him or anything else. I talk about certain things, but I'm not going to call him names and things like that. Just like you would never see him online calling me a B or WHORE or anything like that. He can say things to me, I can say things to him, but none of you guys will ever know about it. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be. Period. Only a certain type of person, yes, men and women, get up there doing the most online. I'm talking about women and men. Okay? Period. All right, so let's move on. Because we've been on here 2 hours, 29 minutes. Let's move on. So let's see this real quick.
My name is Christopher Torres, and I took a picture of this lady behind me.
You took a picture of my behind?
Yes, I did.
Yes,
absolutely.
Did. And what are you going to do with that picture?
I'm not sure. Maybe later on I'll figure it out.
Yeah? Okay. Awesome. You're going on TikTok.
That's cool.
All right?
I have
You're
TikTok.
fucking creepy.
I have TikTok. Oh, I'm creepy because I like beautiful women?
Yeah.
Call me
You're
creepy.
fucking creepy. Don't take pictures of women. You're
Don't take
fucking
pictures of women?
creepy.
What am I taking pictures of?
You are the problem in the
I'm
world.
a problem?
Yeah, you're a
Is
huge
that like
problem.
woman?
No,
Yeah.
no, no.
If that's a
It's
problem,
my body.
listen,
You're not allowed to take a picture
I'm
of
not
it.
touching your body.
All right.
You're not.
All right.
You're
I'll
not.
see you on TikTok.
All right. Bye. My name is Christopher Torres, and I took a picture of this lady behind me.
You took a picture of my behind.
Yes, I did.
Yes,
Absolutely.
you did. And what are you gonna do with that picture?
I'm not sure. Maybe later on I'll figure it out.
This is another thing too. We do too much stuff on social media. If this man is taking a picture of your butt, why are you on camera talking about it? You should be calling the police, reporting his weird stuff. All right, point blank. This is why these men do these type of things. You're sitting up here recording it versus calling the police. And then also another reason why you don't really want to be talking to him and ask him why you taking a picture of him. What if he was crazy? What if he had a GUN and just start shooting you or anything or start beating your butt? See what I'm saying? This is a no-no, you guys. Okay, period. You can't be doing all of this. Okay. And I don't think it's legal. I don't think you're supposed to take a picture of somebody's behind. Okay, let me just look and ask. Okay, because I don't think you're supposed to do that. Is it against the law for a perfect stranger to be taking a picture of your butt? Yeah, you cannot do it. It's voyeurism, okay? And upskirting. Okay, you can't do that. I knew I was right. You cannot do that. So instead of her being online, filming this and questioning this man, not knowing if this man will take out a GUN or a knife or beat her ass. It's plainly weird, okay? She should have been on the phone, not even saying anything to this dude. Get on the phone, call the police, and let the police come right there and talk to him about doing that. Get him in trouble because he shouldn't be doing this. This is weird. Not a long time ago, not too long. Well, it was maybe 4 years ago. I was in the store and this dude was doing something like that to me. I didn't say shit to him. I just turned around and looked at him. I didn't call the police or anything. I just looked at him because you can't be. What are you questioning him for? If he would have taken out a weapon or hit her, then she would have been like, "What? Don't do shit. Call the police if it's really, getting on your nerves." All right, point blank. I told you we do the wrong things, and that's on everything. We certainly do. Okay, so that's it for these viral videos. Let me show this one right here. This one last one. This little boy.
How many powdered donuts did you eat when I told you not to get any?
None for real.
None. Not a single one.
No, not a single one.
Okay. Go look in the mirror. Now come here. How many did you eat?
One.
How many powdered donuts did you eat when I told you not to get any?
Oh, you know what? The one thing I can say is after he looked in that mirror and saw that he had white powder stuff around his mouth, he went on and told the truth. Unlike some people, they will get caught, grown-ass men and women. They will get caught and they will still lie, even after they get caught. Okay, so at least this little boy realized once he saw the white stuff around his lips, he told the truth. Because he did good and daggone well. If he continued to lie, he was going to get in more trouble. Now, some grown men and women need to look at this little boy and think about what this little boy just did. Point blank. Thank you guys for watching these viral videos and the reaction, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right. He sure is. He should have been in jail. All right. You cannot do that. See, people be thinking stuff is not against the law. My buddy be on that law stuff. All right. Yeah, it's against the law to be taking pictures of women or men's butts. All right, unless they want you to. All right, or any other part of their bodies. Okay, point blank. All right. So anyway, guys, we did all of that. Let me give you 2 news articles, and then that'll be it. after my Shays Thoughts, okay? Let's see. So let's give y'all some news real quick. Just two things I said. Y'all know they had an earthquake, okay? In Afghanistan. Let me make sure because I don't want to give you guys the wrong information. And I think it unalived a lot of people too. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, I was right. Afghanistan. Okay, it unalived at least 800 people. It was a 6.0 magnitude quake. All right. So, my condolences are expressed out to everybody who lost people in that earthquake, and all the people who are injured. My prayers are with them. People who were injured or whatever, my prayers are still with them. It's just with the whole country over there. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it can be devastating. An earthquake. It was the east of the country. Okay, let's see. Let's see where it was at. Yeah. It injured thousands. It was in eastern Afghanistan. So most of the people who got alive, they were in mountain areas. And it was closest to the epicenter of the 6.0 magnitude when it struck on Sunday night. We call it epicenter, but they say something different, so that's why I pronounced it like that. They also said that toll may rise a lot. This is crazy. They said it was a very strong earthquake too, and the sounds were very scary. That's why I'm leaving here in another couple of years, because I just can't imagine, being in a severe earthquake. You know what I'm saying? I love Cali, but in a couple of years I'm leaving, because I just cannot. I don't want to be in no major earthquake out here, period. I hope they never have one, but I don't want to be in it. So again, my prayers are extended out to all of the people there, and and my condolences are expressed out to people who lost their loved ones and family and friends and things like that. Sad situation. Okay, so let's see what else happened. They also had a recall, an egg recall. Let me see what is this stuff. So it was 5 days ago. It was on August the 27th. And it's because of salmonella infections linked to eggs, okay? It said if you have these eggs, throw them out or return them to the store. Nobody has passed on, but they have had 18 hospitalizations, 95 cases, and this affects 14 states. It's the large brown cage-free sunshine yolks or omega-3 golden yolks eggs, okay? The dates on this from June 16, 2025 through July the 9th, 2025 in California and Nevada. So the brand names are, I don't know how you pronounce this, Nagtoshi. Let me spell it, Nagatoshi, and that's Prados. And then you got Masuo, Misuho, then Nijaya, I guess it's Nijiya markets. Okay. And then the code on the carton is California, the CA 7695. Sale by dates is July the 1st, 2025 through September the 18th, 2025. And they were sold in grocery stores and food service people, okay? So it's the large brown sunshine yolks or omega-3 golden yolks. It has a 115 DZ bulk. I don't know what that means. I'm just telling you guys what it says. So they said do not eat them. Wash any items and surface that they could have touched with some hot soapy water or in a dishwasher. And they said call your doctor if you have any symptoms of salmonella symptoms, which are diarrhea and a high fever of 102 Fahrenheit, diarrhea for more than 3 days that is not improving, bloody diarrhea, vomiting that you cannot keep liquids down, and dehydration, such as not peeing a lot, dry mouth and throat, and feeling dizzy when standing up. All right? So take those eggs back to the store if you have them, or either throw them away. And you can go to the cdc.gov to read this yourself and see the names of everything and check out the recall. All right? And that's it with breaking news. Oh, that was quick, wasn't it? It sure was. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Take this down. So now, guys, we are finished with this entire live. 2 hours and 41 minutes. The last thing is Shays Thoughts, okay? Which is the doozy. All right. So let's see where's the thing. This was a good live. I really enjoyed doing it tonight. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. And again, I hope you guys have a beautiful holiday and have a blessed Tuesday. All right? And don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. I got to say it 1,000 times so y'all can do this. And share and leave a comment. All right. Now, let's go ahead and go to Shays Thoughts, guys. Let me take this down and put this up, put the background music on while I talk. And maybe I'll do this in about 20 minutes or so, no more than 30. And then we will be out of here because it's 12:12 here. So let me just look at my clock. So at 12:45, I should be finished my time. All right. So Jermaine, tell me when 12:45, which is 12, 1, 2, 3, 3:45 your time comes so I can stop it. All right. And let me put that thing up.
Turn the lights down low.
I put the wrong thing up. I told you Shays to no she be tripping. It's this. I always get those things confused. This right here. Okay, Shays Thoughts. All right, so this evening I heard some crazy, and I mean some crazy information. So Mr. Foster said, now Shays Thoughts, I'm sharing my thoughts, okay? So if you don't want to hear it, you can go ahead and leave. If you do want to hear it, you can stick around. So Shays Thoughts, all right, and that's what I'm getting ready to talk about. Okay, so Mr. Foster said that I've been on TikTok sending him, I forgot to put my music on. Let me put the music back on. Hold on. Let me put this music on for this. Not that. Let's do this one. Yeah, let's put that one on. I can barely hear shit. Okay, I can hear that. Okay, can you hear me good, Jermaine? If you're still awake, because you know how you be falling asleep pretending like you, you're not asleep. But anyway, so he said that I've been on TikTok. If I wish I could play his video, but I'm not. He said I've been on TikTok sending him. Wait. He said I've been on TikTok. What word did he use? He didn't say communicating. Conversing. He got that from me because y'all know I say conversating and conversing all the time over here. He said I've been on TikTok conversing with him, sending him messages. Let me tell y'all something, you guys. I don't be sending this dude no damn messages. Okay, he's hella weird for saying that and thinking that. Clearly, someone spoofed my page and must be sending him messages pretending to be me. He's so damn dumb. He shouldn't know how I talk. All right. Now, either someone used my profile, they copy my profile, or either he did it himself or he's just straight up lying. Then this dude says he took screenshots. Let me tell you something, dude. I don't care what you took a screenshot of, okay? Because it's not me. And let me say something else. If I was sending you messages, I wouldn't have to lie. I am grown, okay? You getting up on your channel telling people I'm sending you messages, what the hell do you think it's going to do? What? What is it going to do? You know, I'm grown, babe. Okay, I don't care who you tell and what you tell. I really don't. But I don't like when you lie or when you think that I did something and I didn't do it. Okay, I don't send out messages at all, really, on TikTok. I'll reply to certain people, you know, but I don't like sending people messages, weirdo. And I'm certainly not going to send you one. All right, on everything. I think you're weird. Okay, I think you're hella weird. So I think I blocked you on TikTok. That's the first thing. I can't even see your channel. So for you to sit up there on your channel without actually confirming something and saying that I send you messages on TikTok is plainly almost laughable. All right? Because if I wanted to send you a message, I have like 50,000 of your numbers. I could easily use any one of them and send you the message. You can block all you want to, but you're still going to get the message, and your weak self is going to read it. All right? Why would I need to go on TikTok and then pretend like I'm not sending you messages? Okay. Hold on for a minute. Let me tell you straight up. If I did not call you and tell you that I sent you a message, then babe, I didn't send you one. All right? And furthermore, when have I ever sent you a message when we were talking using TikTok? If I need to send you one, I'm going to call you up or send you a message on your damn phone. Period. And then he went on to say that my son hacked his computer. I'm beginning to really think you're not rap too tight. Why would my son hack your computer? We don't do illegal stuff over here, okay? Listen, my son has many other things to do than to be sitting up on social media hacking your shit. He does not even hack. What are you talking about? Most young people know how to use the computer. Hell, older people like myself know how to use the computer. But we're not hacking your lane page. That's on everything. I'll leave that up to you. You are the one that does illegal stuff, not us over here. We don't hack. Okay, we don't do that. You know that you use my thumbnail in my logo. You did that yourself. No one hacked your computer. Well, you are delusional. Okay? No one hacked your computer. You hacked your own computer and you went over there, thought it would be funny, and used my logo in my thumbnail. That's what you did. Nobody did a damn thing. You did that yourself. Just like you're making up, or either your homeboy is tricking you like he always trick you, or somebody else is. Because it's not me. I don't want to hack shit of yours. And I don't want to send you messages on my damn TikTok. I don't need to do that. Why would I need to send you messages? Shit, I'm trying to get away from your ass, okay? I'm hoping that you will leave me alone. Period. Okay? You don't see not one message on my phone going out to your ass, all right? Point blank. That's on everything. Okay? Not one message from my TikTok going out to you. The only reason why I knew you was on TikTok is because you were looking at my damn videos and TikTok tells you. Okay? Period. Just like on Instagram, I don't send you messages while we are not talking, okay? But you send me stuff. You sent me that video about you being portrayed and things like that. I didn't even reply back to that foolishness. Just like on your phone, you sent me a video about you being portrayed and disrespected and hurt. Let me say this again. I just talked about this a few minutes ago. If you want respect from me, you have to give respect. If you don't give respect, dude, You're not going to get it. You're not going to run over me. You're not going to sit up on social media and bash me and think I'm not going to defend myself. See, if this lady who was talking think that we black women are going to let some of you black men bash us and disrespect us, and we're not going to stand up for ourselves, she is sadly mistaken. All right? If you want respect and you don't want to get told off, then you must give that. All right? You must give respect. You need to refrain from, bashing me, and then you won't get bashed. I didn't come for you, but you came for me, and I'm here to let you know what's up. All right, point blank. Every time you do something, I'm going to address the things that are important right here on Shays Thoughts. Shays Thoughts, right at the end of my videos. That's all you deserve. Okay, that's all. You're a piece of crap, dude. You're not a man. You're not a man at all. You're not a man because you sit here and you keep bothering a woman who do not give a damn about you. And then you sit up here and tell your people I'm sending you messages from TikTok. Boy, please. Please. I don't send you messages from anywhere. Anywhere. Okay? I only reply back to your video on your regular phone, and all I said is thank you for sharing or thank you. Period. That's it. Something is wrong with you, and I mean that on everything. You need to go back to that emergency room, okay, and get some real help. As a matter of fact, forget the emergency room. Go get some mental help, some additional mental help, because those pills are not working. And then you said you brought up some stuff from way back from 2022 again. You said that I said that I talked to people to make you mad. Well, I did back then. Yeah, the bald-headed dude, that's the only reason why I dealt with it. Okay, not on a personal level, though. Okay, not on weird shit. Okay, this is a friend. And you got jealous, just like you get jealous about everything back then. I don't know why you brought that up, something from way back from 2022. No one is trying to do anything to you to make you jealous, not because I don't give a crap. I don't want you. How many times must I say that on this channel? I don't want you, Mr. Foster. I don't like you. You're not a man. I said that the other day. I said it other times, and I'm saying it again. You're not a man at all. You don't do anything that represents a leader, a man. You are a disgrace to good black men. You're nothing. And I mean that. You're nothing. You lie. You're just like your uncle said. Very deceitful. You can't believe anything come out of your mouth. All you do is lie. Every word that comes out your mouth, is a lie. You lied today. Okay, and then start doing that crazy laugh, sounding all feminine and shit. I told you you're not a man at all. At all. Because real men don't sit up online bashing women all day, one day. And I did not do anything to you. Period. Okay? Period. What I said to you yesterday is because of what you said in a video once again, like always. You're a coward too, because all you do is run up to your channel and start running your daggone mouth. That's why I say it ain't just black women who bash some of y'all black men, okay, too. Period. You're a disgrace to the black male race, and that's on everything. You're not a man at all. You're a little boy, okay? Clearly, your mama should have did some things, because clearly she didn't do it, because you wouldn't be like you are right now. Point blank, sit up here, just make it up lies. She sent me a message. She been conversing with me on TikTok. Stupid ass. That is so dang stupid. Conversing with you. I haven't been conversing with you at all on TikTok, on Instagram, on your phone, on Signal, nowhere. The only place I converse with you at, and I'm not really conversing with you, I'm just talking on my channel, Well, I guess I am conversing with you because I'm talking to you. I want you to hear this, okay? But this is not a secret, okay? This is here for the world to see. You sit up here lying to your 4 viewers or your 6 or 7 viewers And that's just plainly ridiculous. I mean, damn, you don't even have a full house to even be doing this type of stuff. Because ain't nobody watching that crap you're talking about. Nobody. Damn, at least I get better views on my Country Wayne videos and sometimes on my Dollar Tree hauls and my shorts and stuff. And sometimes, you know, these lives be a little higher views. But damn, your views suck all the way around. But you're trying to sit up here and lie. Dude, you definitely need to do better. Okay? Damn, and hold on, y'all. Amber, I got her name. It's Shop Amber's Taste Closet. And she did a show on the 29th, and I missed it. I didn't even know anything about it. And she said, meet me tonight. And she was showcasing her clothing, live shopping. So I'm going to screenshot this because I'm going to go see what kind of clothing that she got. I mean, I already know which type she wears on the show. And I want to see how much it costs. Because she be dressed to her butt on. She really, truly does. She sure does. She need to have an online boutique. Hold on, let me see if she got one. She have pieces that she sells. Okay. So getting back to him, and if I didn't have other messages on here, because other people don't really show their messages, I would show y'all. Let me see if there's a way I can show it. Because he's a big liar. See, I can't, because see what this dude does, if I show my inbox, he will go through this inbox online and start messing with these people. All right? So I'm not going to show that, but I can guarantee you I'm not sending you messages on everything. So you better go check that weird ass dude who like to copy stuff and pretend to be people. Because I'm definitely not contacting you any damn where. You are a nightmare. See this thing is right here. Let's see what this dude is. Right, hold on, y'all. Let me see what he's on. Oh, I follow him. I didn't even know this. Okay, so I follow him. All right, I had to make sure. Okay. But yeah, you are nowhere near. I mean, you are nowhere in my message on TikTok. Okay, nowhere. The only thing that I see from you on TikTok is you looking at my damn video. That's it. All right, that's it. And when I saw that, I blocked you because we weren't talking anymore. I'm trying to figure out why you're watching my videos. And we know you're watching them because you set up here and said that I was dancing. How do you know what I'm doing if you're not watching? Because I don't just dance on my channel. So you do know what I'm doing. You are a stalker, okay? You're a stalker, dude, and you're obsessed, and you do the rest. Okay, point blank. So yeah. So what time is it, y'all? Okay. This cat is so tall. Y'all should see. Take a picture of St. Lawrence standing up. He is so tall. Take a picture of him first. Standing up. Take a picture of him standing up and send it to me. No, send it to me. I want to see him full standing up like that. So I can put it on my community thing. He's so big. Well, not big, he's tall. Don't forget to take it, Jade. Beautiful cats, y'all. I love cats. I like the mountain lions too, okay? I like them in the black, what you call that? The black leopard, I think. Is he running? His nails need to be clipped too, so. Need to be trimmed. St. Laurent. Wait a minute. Mercedes, what you doing? Mercedes chase St. Laurent. Why? Oh, he's scared. Angie there? Oh, okay. St. Laurent still like kind of scared of the other cats that he tried. Well, Mercedes tries to play with St. Laurent, but St. Laurent is still kind of scared of them. Sable, the main coon mix, she does not like St. Laurent. And I think the reason why she does not like St. Laurent is because he's a male cat. That's a trip. It's a trip having 3 cats, but they're good cats. Unlock the door, Jade. Jade. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is the... Y'all, they are coming to install our day on new air conditioner tomorrow. I'm so glad about that. But I'm not going to say too much until they do it. Because you know how people be lying. And I'm going to be looking at it and see if it's brand new. Because you know how these people be installing some new shit. But I don't care even if it is used, because I'm not going to be here. After this lease is up, that's it. I mean, you know, I don't even know if I'm going to do the 2 years. I'll probably just do the year and move. Okay? That's on everything. But yeah. So as far as that, like I just said, I'm definitely not sending this through messages. My son is definitely not hacking his computer, and certainly not the police officer's son of mine. He's definitely not hacking your damn computer. Crazy dude. But anyway, I don't even have anything else to say about this dude because he's just a hot ass mess. And I guess he thought I was gonna cuss him out tonight. He's not even worth cursing out or anything because he's pathetic. Okay? And something is clearly wrong with him. And clearly you don't have any friends. Okay, you said somebody said you don't have any friends. I said you don't have any friends. Your friends are on YouTube, the ones you pay. All right, those are your friends because you don't have any friends. Because if you had friends, you would not be on social media all day on day doing 50,000 videos talking about Shays too. Even when you don't say my name, you're talking about Shays too. Something is wrong with that. I'm not talking about you all the day on time, other than making jokes. Okay, shit, because you are a hot ass mess. And honestly, if you were not saying anything about me, I wouldn't be talking about you at all. Unless I'm talking about a relationship or something like that, then people know to stay away from me and like you. That's it. Okay? So, I mean, I don't have anything else to say to this clown. I don't know what else to say. I just want to say, like I just said, that I'm not sending you messages. So, oops. It's not me. Okay? And my son did not hack you. Oops. We don't hack over here. That's your family. We don't do your shit. That's y'all over there. Over there out there and where you live at. You know where you live at. That's y'all. That's not me. Okay? Oops. You were wrong. Like always. And I know you used that thumbnail in that the thumbnail in my thing, my logo. You did that. No one else did that. That's why you were copyrighted. Okay? You want to blame. All right, guys, that's it. We are getting ready to get out of here. I said, give me to 12:45. I was a little bit earlier, so thank you guys so much for listening. I'll be back in the morning, sometimes early in the morning, to do the not real early, but it's gonna be early here to do the Country Wing reaction live video. And tomorrow night I'll be doing another live, and I'll be putting up another YouTube short. Probably like a mini Dollar Tree haul. I got some stuff saved on my phone. It'll probably be like a walkthrough or something like that. So be looking forward to that and check those out when I put those up. Okay, hold on for a minute. Did you do it, Jade? Because I just saw my alarm go off and stuff. But anyway, check all of that stuff out, guys. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Jermaine. And don't forget again to thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, share, leave a comment, and hit that bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Thanks to Jermaine for being here. Thanks to Tony Vance for getting out at work, Tony Vance. Thanks to Paya for being here. Oh boy, thank you so much for being here. Becky, thank you so much for being here. Most thank you so much for being here. Thanks to everybody who wishes and everybody who watches this replay. Let me check some real quick and we are out of here. Hold on, y'all. Let me check something. Check your message. Oh, let me wait a minute. Hold on. I want to tell y'all something real quick before I leave. Okay, you remember when I said that? Oh, he did say something else. He said something about because I said that he trolls me. And he said no, not that, because he didn't say that. Okay, he talked about that before, but not yesterday. He was saying something, because I didn't watch his whole live or anything. I just listened to the parts where I heard him talking about me. Okay. He said something about, when he was talking about me, talking to people to make him mad. He said that he does not be mad. But I remember back, I forgot when it was like in 2024 or somewhere around that time. I believe I used to be on somebody's channel a lot. All right, the CEO. Okay, and I would get on his panel. Anyway, this dodo bird, Mr. Fraud, he again. Wait, hold on. Mr. Dodo bird came over there posted someone else, right? And we weeded him out. We knew it was him. Okay, so when he say, and I wasn't friends with him because of that, I'm just a friendly person. But anyone else that I would be friends with, he would be jealous like that. And he would come to those channels and do silly shit. He would stuff. And so he went over there, started to mess with that dude. Okay, point blank. And he did that with other people too, but he want to sit up there. Okay. He want to sit up there and say that I didn't make him jealous and laugh about it. He brought that up today. That's what I'm saying. And it's all petty. It sounds like kids arguing. It really does. Look at the shit that I'm telling you about. I mean, why would he even bring that up? He was jealous. He's still jealous. He just did something a couple of weeks ago, about a few weeks ago. He said that Jermaine was too clean. Why are you worried about that? That's weird. And that's why he was over here picking on some of my moms and stuff. Okay? So don't let this Negro trick you guys. I'm telling you, stop believing what this Negro says, because he's a liar. Okay? Eventually, everything will come to light again. He has already been, everybody he's friends with, like the females, emails. It always ends in a disaster. And then he go make videos and say these people stole from him, or they betrayed him, or they lied, or some other weird shit. That's all he does. It's nothing but a damn program that he does. It's a play. I think he picks up women online, right? Give them money, find out what their weakness is, play upon that. Okay? And then when he can't do what he promised, he makes up a reason in his mind to stop talking to them or whatever the case is. You know, I really do think he goes around social media doing stuff like that. I really do. And as far as males, I think he does something similar. You know, he tells you or promise you he's going to do a podcast, or he's going to work for him, or he's going to help you do this, or whatever. He may cash app, donate to your channel, or donate to you. As soon as something doesn't go his way, or you don't do something he wants you to do, or you say something he don't like, he start attacking. Next thing you know, he's talking about you on his channel and bringing up some things he done for you or things you told him. That's him. He's evil. That's an evil ass man. Okay, like I said before, you know, his mom should get many things before you bring him to term. And that's so different. All right. So with that being said, honey, thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all have a good night. Let me go ahead and remove myself. And that was Shays Thoughts. Peace out, y'all. Thank you, Tony Vance. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Oh, one more thing. I forgot to say this. Notice Jermaine, he didn't say shit to you guys. Tony, he didn't say anything. He's a coward. And he's also a female. He likes to attack females. Yes. And certain type of males.
Don't know nothing. Yeah, it's real clear now. Yeah, Micah say I'm the dog, but you bark for clout. Tail wagging on live, just running your mouth. I don't know nothing. Yeah, that much true. Brain offline every time you hit new. Trying to act slick, but you goofy as hell. Got slogans on loop like a broken spell. Repetitive content, you say it with pride. Bro, no bark, no bite, just hide. You the dog, more like a flea. Dumped on trends and beg for seeds. I don't know nothing. Clearly, bruh, that's your whole brand and your whole shtick, huh? Dog with a mic, but no real sound. Loud online, but quiet when found. You sub, just scroll, your views decay. Whole channel look like a throwaway. Micah in the vids like, look at me cook, but it's burnt ass takes and recycled hooks. Trying to be funny, but it's awkward and dry. That dog act tired, go lay down and cry. You make 10 vids off one small clip, stretch nothing for minutes, man, that ain't it. You say I'm the dog, yeah, mud on a leash, pacing in circles, praying for peace. I don't know nothing, facts that's deep. Every upload feels like a low effort leap. Clickbait king with no real throne. Live stream talk, but dead when alone. Merch weak, bars weaker. Talk like a beast, but your ego cheaper. Say less, post less, do more, doubt it. Micah, we laugh, now we clowning around it. So keep barking, dog, but this ain't your yard. You bit off more than your weak rap can guard. Next time you stream, say it with your chest. Don't know nothing. Yeah, we guessed. Game over. Yeah, we guessed. Yeah. Micah in the viz. Little bird, you're weaker. You next time you stream, say it with your chest. I don't know nothing. Yeah, we guessed. Game over. Yeah. You the dog, more like the flea. Jump on trends, then beg for a seat. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. Clearly, bro, that's your whole brand and your whole shtick. Dog with a mic, but no real sound.
We guess. He definitely don't know anything. Tony Bands said my face card clean, that he can't say that. You know he can't say that, Tony Bands, at all. Okay? One more thing that I forgot to tell you guys. This dude copies off of me as well. When I did my Shays Thoughts at the end of my video, he did the same thing, guys. This dude is something's wrong with him. He's a straight up stalker. I'm gonna have to definitely do something illegal because he's doing some weird shit, you guys. Okay, for real. He copies some of my stuff that I say. He took my thumbnail, my logo, and put it up on his channel. All right. Now he's doing his little thoughts at the end. He don't call them thoughts. He was just start, do exactly what I do at the same time. Something else he does, which is crazy. Sometimes he sees me about to come on. He comes on at the same exact time, you guys. It's so funny, but it's cute. It's cute, Mr. S Man. It's cute, okay, because it shows you are harassing. All right, it shows all that. Keep on doing you though, so we can see the real you. All right. Good night, y'all. I'm out. Peace. Let me take this message.
Yo, turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shays 2, baby. Like we back again. She don't do small talk, she go in from the headlines to the comment section. She call names with no correction. You tune in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby. She say what she want and laughs all day.